webcam. There we go. All right, we're ready to go.
So, can you give us a recap?
We are trying to figure out if this person died of, like, natural causes or mysterious causes. And, since this is a video game, it's probably mysterious causes. Hold on, my headphones are adjusted weird. I think we're just at the office talking about it. We're pretty early on, so we don't really know much. We've mostly just been introduced to characters. I've accused most of them, so I'll probably be right at some point.
I mean, that tends to go without saying, I suppose.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. There hasn't been one that I've actually seriously picked like I did the first game, though.
Yeah, that's true. They all kind of seem a little bit suspicious. Didn't someone die already? I don't know. I think we might think that someone's gonna die. Maybe?
Yeah, because they said, you should get away from here, because, on the night of the full moon, the ghost of a person shows up and kills somebody. Or kills everybody they have a grudge against, is what they said.
Mm-hmm.
So we made jokes like, oh no, they only like their own family and they hate the rest of the world. But, what's likely going to happen is somebody's going to die, very soon in the story, and then that's going to kind of kickstart the whole interesting part of the story, rather than just introducing people. So, we shall see.
Indeed we shall. It shall be interesting.
Huh?
Oh, I just said it shall be interesting, but go on.
Oh, right, and this chapter is called The First Murder, so...
Oh, yeah. Who do you think's gonna be dead? My bet is on the dude. The mean guy. Well, he's not mean. He's just kind of I will take care of the company, and a little indifferent, while the other girl's like, you're a detective, you figure it out.
Yeah, I think the suited man that you're talking about is going to die as well. Kanji, I think, was his name.
Alphabet Man.
Yeah, Alphabet.
Kid Alphabet. What the heck?
We're gonna hit the review thing anyway, even though we just reviewed, because I forgot the game just does this for you.
Oh, yeah.
Your memory is still in tatters. Your memory's still in tatters. You continue your investigation into the death of Kiku Ayashiro, chairwoman of the Ayashiro Corporation. She died suddenly the night her will was read. 20 years ago, Kiku's only daughter Yuri eloped after the family disapproved of her partner. Has been missing ever since. She holds the symbol of the successor and is Kiku's heir. Kanji currently holds the rights of Ayashiro Corporation. However, Suza is in serious debt, and they all seem to be hiding their true intentions. The lawyer for Ayashiro Corporation, Kanda, was also present in the last will reading. Kiku trusted him deeply. Sorry, it was scrolling too fast.
Yeah, it is scrolling fast.
Azusa explains that Akira had a secret meeting with someone on the day of the will reading. You also discover that Kanda, the lawyer, was the one who suggested Zenzo hired you. I also think that the guy who picked us up at the cliffside or whatever is probably connected to this case, and somebody who's going to be mysteriously, it's some dude that you should know who it was.
I feel like the person that picked us up, it wasn't the guy that worked at the company. I know that they're saying he was working at overseas or something. He was doing another case, but I thought that was him, and then he just left. But it was a random guy.
Yeah, it's some random guy who only has one name, not a last name. So that'll probably come into play.
Oh yeah, he's like Voldemort, the he who shall not be named, because he doesn't have or something, or I don't know. Yeah. I don't watch Harry Potter.
I also liked how it scrolled so fast that even the Japanese person was still talking for quite a while after it stopped scrolling.
Yeah. Yep. Do you want to tell the audience about your crunchy blueberries made of what's it called? Shrapnel?
Shrapnel?
Yes, that.
I don't think they can hear it.
I can.
You can hear it?
Well, I could at one point. I can't hear it now.
It's okay. I'm eating blueberries because I just picked them yesterday.
Lucky jerk. So... I want some. I already ate mine. Are you going to ASMR it?
Apparently it's crunchy. I don't...
It sounded crunchy over Skype.
Did you hear it just then?
Huh?
Did you hear him?
Do it again.
Because I didn't think that it was picking up, but I can try again. I'll get really close.
Okay.
It didn't look like it was picking up.
Yeah, I didn't hear that at all, but I heard it earlier. I swear I'm not lying.
Apparently over Skype these were like like you're eating
They
Cheez-Its
were.
or something.
I thought that you were eating Cheez-Its. That's how loud they were. I was like, is that blueberries or Cheez-Its you're eating? Because you were smirking and I thought you're like, oh, it's cheese. It's not really blueberries, but I was wrong. Apparently they were blueberries and not the aforementioned Cheez-Its.
They're not crunchy though. Like in my mouth, they're just soft blueberries because they're blueberries. I mean, what? I don't know.
I'm jealous. Why aren't you sharing them with me? There's a content creator over on Webtoon, and I follow her on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, if I could eliminate one fruit from this earth, it would be blueberries. But blueberries don't count as a fruit, and I'm like, what is wrong with you?
Yeah, what is wrong with that person?
Like, blueberries are the number one superfood out there, at least in terms of fruit. Like, it's got so many antioxidants, and like it's a good like cancer fighting agent too, I think. If I recall correctly, don't quote me on that, but I know it's like number one on the superfood of berries and fruits.
Yeah, so. Like I don't really get it because they're good.
Yeah, I know, they're delicious. They're hecking delicious. If I could live off of one food, it would be blueberries. It's my favorite.
Yeah, blueberries are great. I don't know why. I don't understand.
I could also live off of chocolate too, but that's another story.
Mm-hmm. Alright, hope you guys are ready for me to forget literally everybody's voice.
I feel like you should review the previous streams before.
Sometimes voices just don't stick with the characters, and then I just don't remember them.
It's okay. You can just fake it till you make it.
Who the heck is Amachi? Oh wait, he's the guy who saved us, right?
Is he?
Am I missing something?
What if he changes his name? Like, what if that's just like an alias? What if his real name is like a character we've already heard about?
Yeah, he's gonna tell us his last name and it's gonna be relevant. He's gonna be like, yeah, I'm Amachi Ayashiro. And we're gonna be like, oh, you're part of the family. There we go. Yeah, we're going to visit that guy. Hello? Mr. Machi, it's me. Oh, it's you. Hold on, let me open the door.
I like how this game moves.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, I absolutely know what you mean. I do too. Sorry to bother you. Were you sleeping? Oh no, I was just watching TV. Please make yourself at home. So, any progress since we last saw each other? Well, about that. Mr. Machi, it seems like I went to Myojin Village in order to investigate the Ayashiro family. I see, so that's why you were there, in that case. Do you now recall what you were doing at that cliff?
Wait, was he the fellow that saved you, or is he the detective that runs the place? I forgot.
Well, he's the guy that saved us. I'm just using the detective's voice. So.
Well, there are only so many unique voices in the world, right? So some of them have to be duplicates.
Well, because I don't remember exactly what I made this guy sound like. I just remember that I made him sound similar to the detective, and I'm like, great. Like, that's the mental note I left for this guy's voice. That's nothing. That gives me no direction. That's like, okay, his voice is kind of deep, I guess. That's it.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay.
Actually, I don't. All right, let's talk about stuff. Let's talk about the Ayashiro family. You must be a really talented detective to be given the task of investigating the Ayashiro family. Thanks, bruh. Okay, he just repeats that. Okay. Legend. Let's talk about the legend. The legend about resurrection. That sounds interesting. It's more than just an old legend among the villagers. They seem to believe it, even to this day. I'm sure it's not true, but it does sound interesting.
And that's why you don't get on their bad side.
Talk about Akira. I'm sorry, I don't know that person. However, my instinct tells me that this person is somehow related to your accident. Oh, but don't take my word for it. Dun-dun-dun. Oh, that's the Reading Rainbow thing that...
Oh.
Okay.
I'm gonna use the restroom. I'll be right back, okay?
Okay. We'll just go nice and slow until Katie gets back.
Go ahead, go
I'm
ahead.
Just an
Flake,
amateur.
Just do it. I'll be right back.
Okay. Oh, but don't take my word for it. I'm just an adventurer, an amateur. What? Okay, since apparently I decided to start this line over again and then immediately butcher it, let's start it over again for the third time. Oh, but don't take my word for it. I'm just an amateur. Did I overstep my bounds? Talk about Yuri. Sorry, I don't know that person. However, my instinct tells me it's related to the accident. Blah, 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 blah. Talk about myself. So, have you gotten your memory back? No, not completely. I see. What do you know? You never know. I might be of some help, so feel free to visit at any time. You're just some random guy. Why would I visit you? I hear that Ayashiro Corporation is venturing into new industries, something the president's been wanting to do. Because Kiku objected, the plan had been delayed for a long time. The paper said the period expired this year, though. What period? What? I guess the chairwoman's death is convenient for the president. I think I'll call it a day. Hold on, there's some breaking news. It seems like there's been an incident. Yep, there's gonna be a murder. Katie, come back. There's been a murder. Kitty, come back. There's been a murder. We were right! We were right! Oh my gosh. I have to wait till she gets back. I don't want to press any buttons. No, it's going automatically! Okay, we're just leaving it there. We haven't figured out who the murderer is, but we certainly figured that one out in advance. Come on, Katie.
Sorry about that. I was brushing and flossing.
Okay.
What
Well,
did I miss?
I moved forward like 2 dialogue boxes and I needed to stop until you got back.
Oh, Kanji was murdered.
Yeah.
So we did call it.
We were exactly right. 100% right.
It's the girl. She did it.
I was like, okay, because we only had to talk to this guy for like a little bit, and then I was like, all right, let's leave or whatever. And he was like, hold on, there's breaking news, and on the news they're like, Kanji was murdered or whatever, and I was like, we were right. We knew it.
Little bit predictable, maybe, or maybe we're just that smart.
I don't know. I just felt like this is a character that wasn't gonna be around. I don't know how to describe that. Like,
yeah,
he wasn't a main character seeming. Like, you couldn't see him. I could see like the frustrating lady more as a main character than that guy.
He wasn't really fleshed out, I feel like, and he just kind of seemed to be begged to be murdered, in my opinion.
Yeah, I can't put my finger on it exactly. He just wanted to die and get out of the story. I don't know why, but he did. All right, you better get over there quick. Yeah, I'll get going.
Machi did it. Machi and the girl did it. I bet you.
I share residence storage. There are police all over the storage area. They're causing quite a commotion. Oh, my dad. Hello. Only if you want to. I'm not really that hungry. Okay. Yeah, bye.
You getting food? Is he getting food?
Hmm?
Is he getting food?
They were like, you want food? And I was like, not really.
I mean, what's wrong with having more food? Am I right?
Alright, Zenzo. Zenzo seems to be talking to the police. I'll come back. Let's call a policeman. May I?
What is Zanzibar from? I know that like Zanza was from that Monado game with the guy that's like knockoff Link, but I've heard of the name Zanzibar too.
I don't know.
Heard it somewhere.
Oh, sure, yeah. This area is restricted. Sorry to intrude, but I work for Utsugi Detective Agency. Do you mind if I take a look around? You're from Utsugi's, so you're the one who was investigating this place.
You sound like Joey Wheeler's
In that
sister.
case, go on inside.
From the Abridged series.
Like, what's your name? He's like, you can call me Big Brother. Because I'm the police and I'm always watching.
Oh jeez.
Alright, can I get closer to the body? Sure, but don't touch the corpse or anything around it. Alright, let's go look at a dead guy. Oh, okay. Well, they decided to give us some nightmare fuel.
It just showed up on my screen. Golly.
Alright, well, thanks for that, game. The close-up of his face. His eyes are wide open. It's as if he's desperately pleading for something moments before his death.
Probably his life.
Oh, you can't come in here without permission. Oh, I do have permission. I'm from Utsugi Detective Agency. That right? Fine. Don't mess with anything. Cause of death? A single stab wound to the heart. He must have died instantly. Time of death. It must have happened between 11 and 10 p.m. last night. However, that doesn't line up with the butler's account. Doesn't line up with Zenzo's account. What does he mean by that? We have to talk to Zenzo. The body. What could you gather from examining the body? Eh. Looks like a sudden assault from the front with a knife. No real defensive wounds. Likely he knew his attacker.
I bet the butler did it, and I bet he's doing it to save the family's honor or something.
Yeah, he totally could have
Because
done.
Japan.
Yeah, could be right. Alright, let's look at forensic. They're still taking pictures. They must be documenting every little detail. Where? Alright. The stab wound is pretty deep. Right. It would have taken a lot of force. Look at his face. His eyes are wide open. Yeah. Look, family computer. What's this box? Why would anyone store this in here? An hour a day wouldn't hurt.
I feel like the family computer is a little bit of a...
An Easter egg.
Well, I mean, I'm trying to think of the word. It's like,
Self-referential?
Kinda, no, it's like, you know that meme where Obama is giving himself an award?
Yeah.
That.
It's
It's
whatever
right
that.
here.
Just patting themselves on the back. That's funny though.
It is funny.
We found
That's
an
kind of what it reminded me of.
Yeah, we found an Easter egg in both games.
Mm-hmm.
There are many antique items stored here. They all look expensive. They're lightly covered with dust. I guess not many people come in here often. The crime scene, this place is awfully neat. Alright, there's a key. Oh, there's a key. I wonder what it's for.
It's neat. I bet either the butler did it or the maid did it.
It's a broken vase. I wonder if the culprit struggled with kanji.
Should I spoil myself?
Huh?
Should I spoil myself and figure out who did it?
I mean, I don't think so, but there isn't much blood. Maybe it's because the knife is still inside him. Ah.
Also, when you die, don't you stop bleeding, really?
Because your heart's not beating anymore? Yes, yeah. Taking pictures. That's gotta be it, right? Like we're... Oh, there's another door beyond the storage. What is this? It's locked. Let's take the key, because apparently we can just mess with the crime scene. Hey, don't touch it. You're going to get your fingerprints on it. Sorry. After the key was sent to forensics and the police showed it to Zenzo, he informed them that it was for the storage room. Feel free to talk to the Ayashiro family. Supposedly the butler was the first one to find the body. He was holding... He had just stabbed him. No, I don't know. Kanji's body is at the back of the storage area. Sir Blake! Sir Kanji is... Oh, how could this happen? I know, I'm shocked too. However, I can't help but think that this is only the beginning. What? Yeah, we're on chapter 3. Stuff. Alright, Zenzo, let's talk about your alibi. Please excuse my rudeness, but may I ask, what were you doing between 11 p.m. and 10 p.m. last night? Why do I keep
And
reading
that is how you don't get the secret ending.
I know. You're asking for my alibi? No, forget I said anything. It's a valid question. Last night... I was doing my usual rounds, checking the mansion starting at 11 p.m. and finishing at 12 a.m. Guess he just does this all the time. Is that when you discovered Mr. Kanji's body?
He is the butler after all.
Huh?
He is the butler after all.
Yeah, I mean, but he's supposed to go to sleep at some point, not just wander around in the middle of the night. When, like, the master of the place is dead anyway, and...
He's clearly a robot, Blake.
No, during that time, the storage door was locked. But early this morning, I happened to walk by the storage and noticed that the lock had been removed. I was confused, so I went to check inside, and there was Sir Kanji. But the police are saying that the murder likely happened between 10 and 11 p.m. Yes, the police also believe that I am mistaken. Well, what do you mean? Somebody could have killed him and put the lock there and then left before you got there. What? How's that a contradiction? What are you talking about, game? Talks about storage. The storage hasn't been used for a long time, so it has always been locked. So people don't come in here very often. That's correct, but on the day the will was read, I heard that Sir Akira was near it for some reason. I remember Akane saying that she saw Akira carrying a large package. Alright, let's talk about the door. And that door in the back, what's beyond it? I have no idea. I don't even know why a door is there. You see, even I've never seen what's behind that door. Secrets! Secrets are behind that door, Katie.
But
What?
no surprise.
Alright, antique. Actually, a few of the antiques that were stored in here are now missing. And the knife was one of the items we stored here. What? Really? Yes, I'm sure of it, which means this must be theft! Theft! Okay, let's talk about the key. Who usually has the key to the storage? I think it was stored in the tobacco case in Mistress Kiku's bedroom. You think someone stole it? That's not a question. There's no question mark. Do you think someone stole it? Bruh. Talk about the tobacco case. Tobacco case? Mistress Kiku kept it as a memento of the late master. Did Miss Kiku smoke? Yes, she used to. But ever since Dr. Kumada told her it was bad for her heart, she abstained from it. Of course. Since then, she was using it as a little storage box. I see, so where is this tobacco case? Ah, now that you mention it, the tobacco case seems to have suddenly vanished. What?
Coincidental.
Oh, it just happened to vanish. Of course it did. Let's take the Famicom with us. I don't think I can take that. What? Can't take Kanji's body. Can't take forensics with us.
We're basically useless now.
Take the ladder. I can't take anything.
Can you inspect it?
It doesn't say I have to do any of that. It says talk to Akane. I didn't even know she was here.
I bet you she did it.
She had a deep voice, right?
I can't remember.
It wasn't Pearl's voice, but I thought I gave her a weirdly deep voice. I can't remember. Yes, did you need anything? I know this is a difficult time for you, but can you talk with me for a minute? No one is accusing you, Miss Akane. It's just part of the investigation process. But I already told the cops everything I know. Yeah, but I'm not a cop. Yes, but I'd love to hear what you told them yourself. Okay. Let's talk about the tobacco case. Now, I'd like to ask you about Miss Kiku's tobacco case. I don't know anything, please. Let's ask about the key. You know anything about the key to the storage? I don't know anything, I swear. Alright, what about the antique? Mr. Zenzo mentioned something of some of the antiques are missing. Do you know anything about that? No, I don't know. What about the door? What's beyond that door? So we got the storage. Did you notice anything strange about the storage recently? Well, can you tell me about where you were last night between 11 and 10 p.m.? I told the police everything. Akane seems really shaken and extremely defensive and told me literally nothing. Brother! Brother! Why did this happen to you? Who would do such a thing? Brother, then that... Huh?
Is it okay, Creed?
May I?
May I touch the body?
Who are you? May I suggest you would talk in the living room? Good idea, let's go. I can show them the way.
I can show them the way. Shining, shimmering blood splatters.
You're sitting right where your brother sat, shortly before he died. If you'll excuse me. Before you go, can I ask where Mrs. Zusa is right now? I haven't seen her around today. Lady Azusa is in her room. I see. Anyway, please excuse me. Looks like we have a real murder case on our hands now. But who could have killed Mr. Alphabet? For how long do you plan on standing there? Thinking to yourself, you're the one who wanted to talk to me here. Besides, who are you anyway? My apologies, my name is Lieutenant, from Twitch, The Joke, etc. Mr. Zenzo hired me for an investigation, so I've been visiting this residence. What? A detective? What does a detective want with me? My dear brother. I want to kill the murderer. How dare they do this to my brother? How dare they? You can start by cooperating with me. What do you say? I say fine. Alright. Oh my gosh!
What?
Look at this list! Ah!
It also looks like he's gesturing to his junk. He's like, come here.
So it says first you want to examine Jiro? You're Jiro?
That's Jiro.
Let's examine Jiro. He seems to be losing his cool, but it kind of feels fake.
Like his voice that he sings with.
Yeah, like, that's one of those things where I've seen enough true crime stuff to know that people don't usually go straight to anger, you know? My brother's dead, I want to kill the murderer.
I mean, if you're that angry, wouldn't you...
Well, usually you're like shocked for a while, and maybe you just don't believe it, and then you get angry. It's like usually you don't go straight to anger. That's like one of those things that the police use to like find out if people are faking.
Oh.
You know, it's just like a sign. It's not necessarily true, because everybody processes stuff differently.
Yeah.
But that's like, I guess, really rare.
Like to not get angry at first?
No, to immediately get angry.
Oh.
Because you're like bypassing like the part where you're shocked about it happening. Because if you're not shocked about it happening, then you probably expected it for some reason.
That's true.
Yeah. Talk about Kiku. Why should I tell you? You don't have the right to ask me. It's not the issue right now. I understand, but please, I'm just asking you to cooperate. Let's talk about Akira. I don't want to talk about that lowlife. Lowlife? Talk about you. I want to kill the murderer. How dare they do this to my brother? Brother. The only reason he got the Creed voice is because he came in going, brother.
Why didn't you give him, like, the voice of Hulk Hogan? Doesn't he say that?
Yeah, he does. He
next voice
goes, brother. About my sister, She has lots of debt and really needs some cash. Since Yuri's still missing, she can't receive any other inheritance. Her hands are tied. That was that. I think it'll benefit you to remember that. He's already like doing misdirection and stuff.
Yeah.
I remember she was borrowing money from Kanji and Kiku. It's like, oh, look at somebody else's motive.
Yeah. Maybe he did it.
Making himself awfully sus right now.
Maybe they're doing it on purpose?
Awfully sus. But I feel like this would be like the red herring, if anything else, you know?
Yeah.
It's probably somebody else, but he's the red herring.
I wouldn't be surprised if it was the maid or something.
Yeah, well, he might be involved, kind of like in the other game where the principal wasn't the bad guy, but he was like involved in it.
Right. And they kind of made him look like the bad guy first, right? So.
Oh yeah. Not the issue right now. Like about Yuri. What do you want from me at a time like this? Let's talk about the symbol. What do you want from me at a time like this? Well, you have a giant list, dude. I don't know. What about Kanji? What can you tell me about Mr. Kanji? There was a document I wanted him to review right away, but he didn't come to work today. I heard he might be here, so I came on over. Look what I walked into. Who killed Kanji? That's the name of this song. I was talking about your alibi. I hate to ask you this, but where and what were you doing last night between 10 and 11 p.m.? What'd you say? Are you accusing me? How dare you? You're not even a cop. Why should I tell you? You don't have the right to ask me.
Defensive.
Well, let's ask about your alibi again. Just lay off. I'm so insulted. Sure you are. Antique. Seems like there are some antiques missing from storage. Do you know anything about that? No idea. I never go near there. I bet you anything Akira stole them. Probably took stuff just so he can get some quick cash to waste. Talk about the tobacco case. Yeah, what do you want from me? Okay. Talk about what do you know? Is there anything else that you could think that is worth sharing with me? I don't have time to deal with you right now. I have so much work to get done for Kanji, brother. Okay, so now it says you have to look at him again. Look at Jiro.
Up this time.
Huh?
It's a good thing you brought the walkthrough up this time.
Yeah, I mean it's written by the same guy as the other one. What are you staring at? Haven't you heard enough? Actually, of course you haven't. Nobody hears enough of Creed. I'm out of here. With our arms wide open. Oh, sorry. I guess there's one thing. Kanji-gan Azusa no longer needs to pay back what she owes him. Well, maybe that's something for you.
He sounds kind of southern. Southwestern?
Yeah, I know. I don't remember this lady's voice. I think I gave her a woman's voice, but it was like a deeper woman's voice. She was like...
That's what you said about the last one.
No, because the other lady was like, I made her sound really low. But this lady's like, I'm a lady voice, but I'm kind of like up in here, you know, like that.
Oh yes.
Jiro, what the heck, man? I heard you were here, so I came to see how you were doing. And this is how you greet me? Aren't you the one that's thrilled about her brother's death? You're so fake, it's written all over your face. What'd you say? Oh, that's so... Forget that, this is ridiculous. Darn, he's gone. Oh, he just says whatever he wants. Detective, I strongly recommend you ignore everything Jiro says. Wait. Oh, she's gone. Oh, she's back. What, you still need something from me? Yes, I do. Oh, for the love of... Go on, state your business, then.
Okay, Klingon. They don't say hello. The closest thing that they have in that language is state your business. Yeah.
Alright, let's talk about... Oh, the list. Oh, the list.
Oh, dear. That's a long heckin' list.
Let's talk about Kiku. Stop asking me this... Oh, sorry. Stop asking me the same thing. Stop asking me the same thing. It's hard to do her voice. It's hard to get my voice up to hers.
Mm-hmm.
A useless kid, his father was murdered, and yet he's nowhere to be seen. For Akira. Alright, so for Jiro. What's wrong with him? Everyone knows his saddled face is all an act. Alright, let's talk about Azusa. Stop making me talk so much. I have a sore throat. I don't care who you are. I don't have time for this. That's literally everyone in their family.
Yeah, I know.
And I guess in the other game it was kind of like that too. But...
I suppose.
Stop asking me the same thing over and over again. About Yuri. I want to know about her as much as you do. And besides, aren't you the detective? You're wasting your time here. Why don't you go and look for Yuri already? She needs Yuri in order to get her piece of the pie, otherwise she's screwed. Symbol. I don't know and I don't care. It has nothing to do with me. Wrong button. Oops.
I took my glasses off so I can't really see the screen. I'm just trying to rest my eyes because I usually try to do that a little bit more now. So, like looking away from the screens and stuff. But I'm listening, so if I ask a question and it doesn't make sense because it's on the screen, I apologize.
Okay. Had you noticed anything strange about Mr. Kanji lately? You tell me! Alibi. Can I ask where you were and what you were doing last night between 11 and 10 p.m.? I don't know why I keep reading that backwards.
It's okay.
Are you accusing me? This is ludicrous. I'm not answering that question. Alright, so you're a prime suspect. Good job, lady. Antique. I heard that there are a few antiques missing from the storage. Do you know anything about that? I bet Akira stole them. Isn't it obvious who killed Kanji? No, it's not. Why don't you tell me? No, you tell me! Okay.
You're the detective. You tell me and you figure it out.
Yeah. I heard that tobacco case went missing from Miss Kiku's room. So what? I don't know anything about that. Okay, what do you know then? Do you know anything about anything? Stop making me talk so much. Wah, I'm Azusa.
I don't think that she or her brother did it. I'm betting it's the maid. And I bet somehow the guy, like what you said that saved us is somehow involved.
Yeah. Hi, this is Bar Sambora. What? Myojin Village? Never heard of it. Huh?
I said I love that Easter egg.
Yeah, well, I had another number, right? The guy is telling me to pick up the phone. Maybe I needed to get it to ring first, because it doesn't say anything about dialing a number or anything. Zenzo here? Should be at storage. Well, let's go down the list. Yeah, but Akira killed. Oh, I bet Akira killed him. You said there are some antiques missing from storage, right? My brother must have caught him red-handed in there. I wouldn't be surprised if Akira killed him. Sounds like Akira is the type of person who would kill his own father to get what he wants. Are you finished? I'm getting tired. I'm leaving. And just like that, everyone's gone. Oh, there goes the phone. The phone is ringing. No one's here to answer. Is Akane not going to answer? I better not ignore it. I should answer. Hello, murder residents.
A disguised voice answers on the other end.
Hello? Yes, this is the Ayashiro residence, but no one is Huh? Wait, who is this? Me? I'm Lieutenant Blake from twitch.tv/etc. I knew it. I recognized your voice. It's been a while. Huh? I haven't spoken to you since the last investigation. Seems like you got yourself involved in another murder case, huh? I don't recognize his voice, but at least it seems like we're on good terms.
It's the detective.
I called to report the results of the forensics. We detected Akira Ayashiro's fingerprints on the storage key. What? As a result, we're issuing a warrant for Akira's arrest. As a key suspect. Really, game? We're issuing a warrant for Akira's arrest as a key suspect for the murder. Great pun, dude. No fingerprints were found on the knife. It'll take a little more time to get the results of the autopsy. Pretty sure he died of being stabbed, but sure. That's all I can tell you for now. Gotta go. Okay, thank you, guy, whoever you were. Akira killed Kanji? Meaning that he was trying to steal the antiques from the storage, just like Azusa said. And when Kanji caught him red-handed, he... But the fact no fingerprints were found on the knife bugs me. They found one on the key, but not the knife?
There is no way that we caught her this early, or caught the killer this early.
Yeah, absolutely not. Sir Blake, I have returned! Where did you go? I was showing the police to the Kumada clinic. Mr. Zenzo, the police just called. Is that so? Well, what did they say? It's about Akira. What? There's a warrant out for Sir Akira? Oh, I don't believe it.
Wait a minute.
Believe it! Yeah?
What if the monk did it in order to preserve the legend? Or something.
Right.
I don't know. I guess I'm kind of going along with what you titled this stream. They did it.
They did it. Oh, I said like, he did it or whatever?
Yeah, I'm making it live up to its name.
Yeah. Alright, let's go down the giant list about Kiku. Nothing outside of what I've told you already, okay. About Akira. No, it can't be Sir Akira. I haven't seen him since that day. He used to visit Mistress Kiku in her room from time to time.
Uh-oh.
Same thing. Like about Jiro. Seeing Jiro so shaken, it's devastating. What? He wasn't shaken at all. He was like, I'm mad.
I mean, people react differently, right?
Yeah. Talk about Kanda, because we haven't met him yet. He's a great man. When Mistress Kiku passed, he comforted me and listened to me. He gave me head pats and hugs. If you want to see him, why didn't you call first?
Did you add the head pats and hugs thing?
Yeah.
Oh, but I like head pats and hugs. They're comforting. They really are.
He's like a lawyer, though, so...
That's true.
That's right. His speed dial is star 16. I didn't remember that. Sir Kanda's office number is on speed dial at star 16. Alright, let's talk to you about Yuri. Nothing outside of what I told you. I don't even remember who that is. The symbol. I don't know. But the symbol is required to become the true successor. About Kanji. So, Mr. Kanji was here last night. No, he was not. Oh, really? That's weird because his body is here, but I guess maybe he was astral planing, so you could be right. When did he come? And of all places, why here? Or why there? I don't know. I don't know when Sir Kanji came or why he went there. Alright, the alibi? A person's alibi can usually be determined based on their actions at the time of the established time of death, but your statement seems to contradict the currently given time frame. It's very important, so let me ask you once more. The door to the storage was locked, right? Yes, at the time it was definitely locked, I'm sure of it. Did you test it or did you just look at it?
I think that the maid girl did it, putting my bets in.
Betting on the maid girl. Sus so far. I feel like everybody else so far has been basically a red herring. I don't really believe that they did it. It like feel too obvious.
Yeah.
Maid girl is like tiny girl, just enough to be a good twist, maybe. Yeah, I could see it. What's the meaning of this contradiction? Yeah, storage is locked. I'm sure of it. Talk about the antiques. I have checked to be completely sure, but there are indeed a few antiques missing. It must have been a thief. Sir Akira, the murderer. I don't believe it. Talk about the tobacco case. Come to think of it, when Mistress Kiku passed, the tobacco case was already gone, I'm sure of it. Sir Blake, is there really a warrant out for Sir Akira's arrest? Yes, I'm afraid there is. Oh, I just don't know what to make of all this. I'm sorry, I lost my composure. I apologize. By the way, Sir Blake, Dr. Kumada said he'd like to speak with you. Dr. Kumada? Alright.
Don't forget to drink water, Blake. Your voice might get out.
Yeah, I have been. Well,
Okay.
I'm gonna... Yeah. I'm gonna see the information that I can gather at Kumada Clinic. Okay, take care, sir. That's my travel music.
I like it.
Yeah. It's from the Phalish thing.
Oh, you're right.
Hello. Oh, it's you. What a shock all this is, eh? It was the doctor. He's really unassuming, but he knows the whole family.
I mean, you have a good point there, too.
Maybe he wasn't making enough money as a doctor.
Nah, doctors make a crap ton.
Yeah, but look at his... He's the only doctor in the whole area, which means he has a monopoly. But maybe he doesn't make much with that monopoly. I don't know, anyway. Yeah, I never expected Mr. Kanji would be murdered. So Mr. Zenzu told me that you wanted to speak with me. Yes, it's about Kanji. Or, yes, it's about Kanji. There we go.
Well, he did have designs on that one girl, didn't he? She was the girl that, like, went missing, though, or ran away.
Design?
Yeah, like, he had a crush on her.
He did?
Yeah,
I know he had a crush on somebody, but I don't remember. You mean Yuri?
I think it was the girl that ran away.
That's Yuri, right? Yuri's the one that ran away. Like, we don't actually know anything about her. Like, 25 years ago, she disappeared or something.
Yeah, he was, like, blushing. I think it was about her, wasn't it?
Yeah. Kiku's only daughter left home 20 years ago at the age of 25. Fell in love with a young man who came to Myojin Village for work. Eloped with that man because her father disapproved of the relationship.
I don't know.
Knows Yuri Ayashiro very well, yeah. Yep. Wait, how old is this guy? Real quick here. 63. It's 45. So, she's been 20 years ago. So he's like in his 40s. Okay. Let's talk about Akira! The main suspect is Akira, Kanji's son. What? What? Is that so? I imagine Kanji let his guard down. It was his own son, for goodness sakes. How could someone murder their own father? Let's talk about Kanda. He's the legal advisor for the Ayashiro family. Never met him before, though. I hear he's an ace attorney. Talk about Yuri. Leave me alone, will you? You're making me anxious. Go ask Genshin about Miss Yuri. Yep. You are correct. The symbol of the successor? Not sure how to comment on that. I don't know. Talk about Kanji. I was there for the autopsy before you came. Maybe he was attacked from the front because it was his son, Akira. I asked them to let me know about the final results of the autopsy. Thank you. About the tobacco case. Tobacco case? I don't know. Miss Kiku used to be a pretty heavy smoker back in the day, but when I warned her of the dangers, she quit. Not sure how to comment on that. Okay, sure. Well, let's look around now. Let's look right there. You want me to take your x-ray? Well, it won't be free. Well, I did injure myself. I'm just a little concerned. Oh? Hurt your head, huh? I didn't really notice it before, but I don't think you need an x-ray for it. Really? That's a relief. But tell me, how did you get hurt? Well, I was on the top of Unakami Cliff. What in the world were you doing up there? You better have a good enough reason. What? That cliff is a famous suicide spot. People avoid that place like the plague.
I wonder if the other guy was trying to commit suicide too, and he was trying. The boy was trying to stop him. Maybe.
Yeah, this wouldn't be the first time that we were at a cliff and somebody was threatening to jump off. What is with this series and jumping off cliffs?
Maybe it's a Japanese thing.
Yeah, it's something I just don't understand. I really wonder why I came here that day. I don't even remember coming here.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What?
I was saying the other reason why I was also saying that is because in Battle Royale, like one of the couples like commits suicide by jumping off of a cliff.
Yep. I remember.
Good memory.
Yeah, I mean, I read that like a couple of years ago or something. I don't know.
Wait, you read the book?
Yeah, on Audible. I read it on Audible. Anyway,
It
Ayumi
doesn't
told me.
count.
Yeah, it does. Ayumi told me that I called her and said I was going to meet someone. Actually, Zenzo said the same thing. He said that I got a phone call from someone and that I might obtain some valuable information. Think. Think. Let's look around. This is a cliff top. No one comes here. What about those scratchy marks right there? Right there. Nothing special about it. Yes, there is. You don't see it? What? Okay.
They're as blind as I am.
Alright, I guess let's leave, because I don't know what else to do. Kagura Temple. Ah, it's Mr. Genshin Impact.
He did it.
Oh, it's you! You've come to listen to the legends again. No, that's not what I'm here for. I'm here because Kanji Ayashiro was found dead yesterday. What? Is that true? I hope they caught the culprit. No, not yet, I'm afraid. Okay, why would I come here to talk to this guy? This is so random. Hey, dude, did you know people are dead? Talk about the legend. I wonder if Miss Kiku really rose from the dead, as if. That's nothing but folklore. The villagers are just making a big fuss about it. Well, what do you know, dude? Did you notice something since I last saw you? What? No, nothing really. Genshin is acting a little weird. Sorry, but I need you to leave now! Huh? Alright. Now we can finally open that grave because he's not there. I shouldn't step out of line. Oh, come on! It's the first time you have a chance to open it. Not gonna do it. Alright. He ran away. Now it says go back to the cliff. How would you ever know to do this? What the heck? I really wonder why I came here that day. I don't even remember coming here. Now it says look at the cliff again. Apparently this place is a famous suicide spot. I wonder how high that cliff actually is. Okay, let's go check it out.
Oh, we can easily die here? Let's go look at it again.
I know, right? Hey, kid, watch where you're doing. Whoa, you scared me. Who are you? I'm Hikichi. I live in the village. This place is famous for sweekenide, so I thought I might be thinking you about it. What? I mean, you might think... Huh?
Did you say Sweekenide?
Yeah. Ah, my favorite Pokemon, Suicune, died. Oh, I'm not here for that. Sorry to scare you. Alright, we're talking to an old man. Whoops, hit the talk button. Let's talk about this sweet cliff. So, is Unakami Cliff always this deserted? Yeah, it is. I'm pretty much... I accidentally skipped it somehow, okay. I'm pretty much the only one who comes here among locals. Even the beach below is always empty. So if you fell accidentally, no one would notice.
I feel like that's a hint, because if he's the only one that comes around, you would notice if other people came around, and that guy was there.
Yeah, then why did Hibachi, or whatever his name is, save us if nobody's ever around? Yep, that guy's awfully suspicious. Maybe there's another reason why this place is famous for suicide. Talk about Akira. I feel like I've heard that name before, but maybe not. I don't know. Talk about Yuri. It's Yuri, isn't it? How nostalgic, and just as pretty as the lady that shows up here occasionally. Oh, there's some random person that shows up here? Okay. Let's talk about suicide. So this place is known for suicide? Yeah, if you jump from here, you'd probably faint before you hit the water, making it a painless death. Although I've never tried it, so who knows? It could be horribly painful. That's probably why it became famous. By the way, do you know of a woman that comes to this cliff often? She's very pretty.
I bet it's Yukio, or whatever her name is.
Yuri?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. A woman? Came to find that pretty woman, but found you instead. I feel like I'm gonna vomit. Sorry, I guess? She probably won't show up today. Guess I should head back home now. Let's call the pretty lady. Oh, that didn't work. There's no one here but Hikichi. It's pointless to call someone.
That's not how you do a wolf whistle. Like that.
Huh?
Were you wolf whistling?
I guess I should head back to the office now. I went. Isn't that how you do it?
It's.
I don't get it. Alright, I'm back. Welcome back, Lieutenant. Yeah, I saw the news today. Can you believe the murder? Sounds like an arrest warrant is issued for the victim's son. Is this Akira guy really the murderer? That's what the police think, at least. But I feel like I need to look further into it myself to be sure. I agree.
A 15-year-old boy would know much better than the police.
You got this? Heck yeah. Of course, I got your back too. To start things off, I looked into what Ayashiro Corporation is planning now that the president is dead. Now that Kanji is out of the picture, it looks like Jiro has finally obtained full control of the company. Jiro, huh? And that Jiro has already started to restructure the company to his own benefit. This is a huge opportunity for him, as he had always operated before under the shadows of his predecessors. Interesting. Thanks for looking into it. Anyway, should we do the usual? Let's do the usual. Alright. Kanji was found dead in the storage. The key to the storage was found with Akira's fingerprints on it. Plus, some of the antique items were missing. Notably, not the Famicom. Akira supposedly had free access to Kiku's bedroom. The morning Kiku's body was found, the tobacco case went missing, and in it was the key to the storage. To sum it up, Akira stole the key, tried to steal antiques, but was caught, so then stabbed Kanji with a nearby knife. But what was Kanji doing in the storage in the first place? I heard people rarely went in there, and finally... Kanji's death put Jiro in charge of Ayashiro Corporation. I couldn't talk much with him. And his... I accidentally skipped it. And his attitude bugged me. There we go. You're right, Jiro's attitude definitely is a little odd. It's natural to think that Akira's the suspect, but it sounds like he was also at odds with Kanji, so maybe there were some rumors spreading within the company. Yeah, whatever you said. Zilbrad. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Wait, on the day the will was read, Azusa said that Akira was meeting with someone. Yumi, can you figure out who that might have been? Sure, leave Akira to me. If Akira really stole the antiques, he must have sold them somewhere. I'll start with that. You should pay a visit to Ayashiro Corporation and get more information from Jiro. Yeah, I'll see what I can dig up. Apex Video Maker? Like Apex Legends? I've heard of that game. Something else I noticed. I don't think I've ever seen you wear short sleeves before, Lieutenant. Oh, yeah? Anyway, we have another long day ahead of us, so let's rest up. Apex Legend. I've never played it. It's like a battle royale, right? Are you Zilbrad? No. Should I look up Zilbrad or something just so I can see who you're talking about?
I'm curious too. Maybe you look like the person?
Yeah, I can't grow a beard like that.
Who needs beards anyway?
I look at him without a beard.
Also, welcome everyone to the stream. Thank you for coming.
I can kind of see what you're talking about.
Should I Google it?
Yeah, sure.
To Google I go.
Yeah, there's like a clean shaven picture of him, and that kind of looks more like me.
Is Zilbrad like considerably younger than you?
I have no idea. I know almost nothing about Apex Legends or Zilbrad. Is there like a wiki page so I can like see?
Because they're like saying you're his dad.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, I can see it when he's clean shaven.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't really see anything about him. I see people like face reveal and stuff like that when I Google his name.
Like, there's one image that I see I'll send to you that looks a lot like you.
Yeah, it's probably the one I was looking at. Go to his YouTube.
Yeah.
Okay, real quick here.
I sent it in Messenger.
How GameStop will be worth 30 million per share or more 2 weeks ago. Greatest redistribution of wealth in history.
Yes!
Stuff that I don't care attention about. Big,
Thank you for following.
Big Zaddy Spacey. Yeah, thanks for following.
Yes!
Which reality? Thank you for following.
Thank you.
Yeah, I could see how he looks like similar to me. I don't know like any information on him. Wow, a triple follow.
Wow, thank you so much.
Is it Physic Gleam, I think? I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm so bad at people's names.
Looks like it.
Alright. Let us continue on our journey to find whatever the heck... Oh yeah, you sent me a picture. Yeah, that was the one I was looking at too, yeah. I could put my like headphones on or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. I wanted to talk to Jiro, so I came across Ayashiro Corporation, but they wouldn't let me in since I didn't have an appointment. I guess he didn't take sudden visitors. I guess I'll start by interviewing the staff that passed by. You actually said my name right. Nice.
Nice.
Guess those 3 terms of calculus-based physics worked out for me pronouncing some guy's name.
It's all paying off.
Alright, so I went here, but why did I go here? Oh yeah. I have to examine surroundings. I hope there's someone that'll give me a moment. Oh, I wonder if they'll talk to me. I'll call that random businessman looking guy. Yes, may I help you? Sorry to bother you, but I'm from Utsugi Detective Agency. Do you have a moment to speak with me? Detective Agency? Sure, I'll answer if I can. Thank you. Are you Australian? I am not. I'm American. North American. Talk about Kiku, I guess? He's not gonna know who that is, though. Oh, he does. Oh, right. Yeah, of course he does. She was the owner of the company. Yeah, she was a wonderful chairwoman. I truly respected her. British.
That's wonderful.
Let's talk about Akira. He's
Beautiful actor.
Yeah. He's the son of the CEO who just passed. I heard he's suspected of the crime. Let's talk about Jiro. Do you mind telling me about Jiro Ayashiro? What's he like? I'm Zilbrad. What?
Mm-hmm.
Why did he name Zilbrad? Click the yellow button there.
Oh, nice.
I don't think you're Zilbrad. You have 3 followers. I'm Zilbrad. Haven't you seen the pictures? He's the polar opposite of the last CEO, a really self-disciplined man. He's very level-headed, and even when the CEO passed, he barely seemed shaken at all. That's a little sketchy. Let's talk about Kanda. He's a consultant for this company. The executives seem to respect him. He must be really good at his job. Talk about Kanji. What awful timing. We were just about to roll out a new project. Let's talk about the company. What will become of Ayashiro Corporation now? Now that the chairwoman and CEO are gone, the managing director and his team will run the company. What do you know? Have you noticed anything else recently that's worth mention? Oh, I forgot. I was helping a client. Oh, okay. Just cut me off and... Let's see. Examine the customers near the elevator. These guys? Seems like the clients are talking to one another. I have an urge to pull the alarm. I want to, but I mustn't. What the heck?
Something about it that's just very pullable. I don't know.
So I've noticed a weird theme in these games. I think this is either the third or fourth ashtray that I can examine.
Really?
Yeah, there's an ashtray. I guess it's for the people who smoke on breaks. I mean, this game was made in like 1990 before they put all the smokers outside. So.
Really? I thought this game was made in the 80s.
Was it 89?
Yeah, it was in the 80s.
Might have been 89. I don't remember. Can't just go in. Alright, well, I thought I had to talk to these people. Oh no. Oh no, I have to go through all the options again because apparently there was something I needed to talk to him about twice.
Oh no, they're saying it's the door.
It's the door!
In the elevator?
I heard the CEO and the managing director were at odds with each other. Is that correct? Hey, don't say things like that. How do you expect me to respond? Sorry, but our clients are waiting. I have to go. There we go, I got rid of him. He left. I want to go through the door, I just can't. I have to talk to the customer guys over there first. Now that he's gone, I can probably do that. I have a guide. The guide's just not very good.
Someone said it's the ground.
It's the ground! Like I start pulling up the floor tiles. Let's see, so it says examine the customers near the elevator, which I did, and it didn't help, so that's great. This is what happens in this game. You just get stuck, and you don't know why. So maybe I have to examine the other customer.
Or maybe you have to go through everything like 5 times before it lets you go on to the next thing.
It was a decorative plant! No, the plant looks nice and lively. It must be looked at.
You're missing your suit.
Huh?
You're missing your Phoenix Wright suit and your pen.
Yeah.
The bush did it.
Now I'm just like spamming buttons on stuff and hoping that it like, you know, lets me go into the place there. Okay, let's look at the ground.
Try the fire extinguisher. That's also a thing.
Wow, the Ayashiro Corporation's lobby sure is grand. Yeah, he's not gonna pull the... Yeah, he's like, wanna pull it? Know. Okay, so I must have to do something, but I don't know what. Yeah, he's... Huh?
I would look at the guide.
No, I did look at the guide.
Oh, it's still... Oh.
I've done all the options! I haven't tried to save. I guess that's... One time we had to advance by saving, so that was interesting.
That... I don't remember that.
What game is this? This is, Famicom Detective Club, The Missing Heir.
Mm-hmm.
I must have to, like, click on something really specific. I don't know what. Just let me talk to the people. That's what it says I'm supposed to do. Okay, I'm gonna try to look up something else because I swear I've tried just about everything here. Because they said they want me to look at the surroundings, talk to the employee, and then he leaves, and then it says examine the customers near the elevator. But there's nobody. Wait, whoa, that's weird. The dude's shadow is still there from earlier. His shadow's still on the counter.
It is? I can't really see.
It's funny, it's like underneath my spyglass. Okay, let me try and find Shiro or I could go to a full walkthrough video, but it's not really what I want to do. I don't want to scroll through a video, I just want like a step-by-step. It's a review. There's like hardly anything on this. I think there was a GameFAQs review, or a GameFAQs walkthrough. Let me try that really quick. Try the people at the counter? Yeah, I think I did. It was like they turned me away, I think is what he says. She has a dignified demeanor, it says. And then this one, she is a no-nonsense type of lady.
This thing is kind of weird where it doesn't like, it's not very intuitive, so some things are very, like you would never guess that that's what you're supposed to do. It's like you talk to someone, then talk to someone else, then talk to them again, like twice.
Then redo an option that you had already used from like a couple minutes ago. Like it's very specific in what you have to do. That's like the one downfall of these games, I feel like. They're just so specific.
And it doesn't exactly help that they give you like 20,000 options sometimes with the text box, like the little box in the upper left that gives you options on what to do, like who to talk to, what to look at.
Okay, I found a different guide.
Is it complete?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, that's good.
I mean, we'll see.
Guides are so helpful. I didn't even consider looking at guides when I was playing Kingdom Hearts on my channel, and I literally like wandered around for 2 hours in like the whale thing from Pinocchio, like trying to get to the different chambers and then getting to the Riku boss thing, and nightmare. Walkthroughs are such a help when you get stuck.
Yeah. Okay, so I think we're on chapter 4, right? And we went to the company headquarters. We have to look at the surrounding.
It's nice having you.
Yeah, thanks for dropping by, guys. First talking about Kanji, and then talking about Jiro, and then talking about Jiro again. Talking about Kanda. He excuses himself, says clients. Now examine the surroundings, and you'll note that there are clients in the lobby. Even though it seems futile, choose to talk, and you'll say how you can hear clients talking to each other. Choose talk again, and you'll wonder what they're chatting about. And then you'll automatically start eavesdropping on their conversation.
I knew it. It's like you have to do something twice.
Let's try again. I wonder what they're talking about. Yeah!
At least you figured it out.
This game. But man, that was a close one for the managing director. Indeed, if the CEO's plan had been carried out, I'm sure even his position as managing director would have been threatened. He must feel grateful to the culprit, that is. Hey, shh, not so loud. Okay. This guide is not laid out very nicely, unfortunately. So it's gonna be hard for me to, like, follow it. The other guide was laid out really, really well, but didn't work very well.
Did it say something similar to this on the other guide? Or is it just, like, empty?
Oh, no, it didn't say anything about this.
Hmm.
Oh, the employee came back. Maybe he's done with his meeting. He's receiving some sort of package. They're whispering now, so I don't think I can hear anymore, but I didn't know Jiro's position was in jeopardy. Oh, I need to call this guy over.
Ora, ora, as they say.
Excuse me, can I ask you some more questions? You're still here? I'm sorry, but I have work to do. But we need to talk about rumors, dude. Gossip. About the CEO and the managing director. Hey, will you stop? What if the managing director hears us? Oh, good morning, sir. Good morning. Sir, here's the document you requested. Very good. Take it to my desk. Understood. Excuse me. Anyway, what do you want? Have no business. You have no business coming here. I'm sorry to show up like this, but I really need to talk to you. Detective or not, you ought to be thankful that I humor you. Okay. Well, let's talk to you about, I guess, like, everything, because that's how you play this game. Okay, you have to talk to him about rumors, it says. Let's talk to you about rumors. I also heard rumors that you and the CEO were on bad terms. And I don't know who you heard that from, but even if it were true, what are you trying to get at?
He's got some gnarly jowls.
Yeah. Just imagine him older by like 20 years.
Oof.
There's some shit between Kanji and Jiro. Shushes you. Okay. This is just laid out so badly, it's hard to follow. About Mr. Kanji. Heard about him. He's dead. What else can I say about it? He's your brother, dude.
Yeah, it's kind of cold.
Let's talk about Kiku. You came all the way out here to ask me that? Quite the dedication you have there. Talk about Akira.
Akira.
On the day you read the will, Akira was meeting someone. Was that you, by any chance, Mr. Jiro? Me? Meet with Akira? No way. I have nothing to say to him. Talk about Jiro. I'm busy, I don't really have time for this. Yeah. Talk about Kanda. You came all the way out here to ask me? That's the same thing, okay. Let's talk about Kanji. What about him? He's dead. What else can I say about it? Talk about the company. I heard you and the other executives will be in charge of Ayashiro Corporation. I don't need you getting in the company's business. Let's talk about rumors. Oh yeah, I don't know where you heard that from, because we already talked about rumors. What do you know? Supposedly, Mr. Akira is a key suspect. What are your thoughts on that? I couldn't care less what he does. It doesn't matter to me whether he's the murderer or not. Look at what you're getting at. I know what you're getting at. You think I convinced him to murder my brother, don't you? What a joke. You can think whatever you want, but I refuse to play along with your little detective game. This is the last time we see each other, you hear me? But if you so insist, then you had better come back with some solid evidence. That's if you can find any. Now, as you know, I'm a very busy man, and I don't have time for kids like you showing up unannounced. Everything should become clear once Akira is taken into custody, but anyway, I should visit Myojin Village again today. There's still a lot of things to look into. That was awful visiting that place. Let's get out of here.
So, Blake, do you have any suspicions on who could have done it?
Oh, not him again. So, probably not Akira. Because that'd be super obvious. He's the #1 suspect.
Yeah, I think it's the maid.
The maid, like, wouldn't talk to us about anything. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know anything.
She's like, are you blaming me? And she was like, she could have been like the only one near, like, the butler, right? Because they're at the mansion at the same time at night.
She knows the schedule.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's the most suspicious one so far, that's for sure. We shall see. No, not you!
Mr. Detective, this is crazy. Something horrible has happened. Villagers are claiming that they saw Miss Kiku walking around. Everyone's freaking out.
Oh, so what's-her-face came back. You know, the missing heir came back and she looks like Kiku.
Really?
Yeah, Yuri. Must be Yuri, right? Nobody's seen her in like 20 years. She probably aged a bit. Looks like Kiku now.
Which one's Kiko again? Was she the jerk lady?
No, she's the lady who disappeared.
No, but they're saying she looked like someone else, right?
Yeah, they're saying Miss Kiku, the lady who died. The lady who we're first investigating.
Oh. I get all the Japanese names confused.
I know, and they introduced so many characters. What? Which is all my main character ever says is, what?
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 What's that from? Was that like Phoenix Wright that said that or something?
He's always like, what?
Yeah, that's what I was making fun of.
Yeah. Alright, we guess we have to talk to this guy. Let's talk about the Ayashiro family.
What's going on over at the mansion?
Let's talk about the legend.
The entire village is in panic. They're all saying that Miss Kiku rose from the dead, just like in the legend. It's hard to write it off as just a rumor, considering someone was just murdered in this village.
Talk about Akira.
I read in the papers that this Akira guy is the suspect. The people here don't seem to buy the idea, however.
Alright, let's talk about Kanda.
I've never heard of that name, sir. All I've heard about her is she's a beautiful woman.
Talking about Yuri. Let's talk about the symbol. He doesn't know anything about this. What were you saying?
I said she must be really pretty. Everyone always is like, oh, she's super beautiful.
Yeah, I'll believe it when I see it. Okay.
I've never heard of it.
Alright, tell me what you know.
Oh, I was going to tell you something, but what was it?
How would I know?
He thinks that you're a mind reader.
Let's call the nearby people. Didn't we already talk to that guy on the left there?
Can't recall.
Excuse me, can I ask a few questions? We definitely talked to this lady.
Yeah, you came back. See, what did we tell you? Miss Kiku rose from the grave. There's someone saying they saw Miss Kiku rise from the grave. Terrifying.
Let's run through it.
Something tells me that the monk wants to keep like the legend alive somehow.
Maybe he was like, it's just folklore, though.
That's true. Maybe someone's trying to keep the legend alive.
Yeah, he probably knows something more than he's letting on, though, because he was like, I gotta go, or whatever, and he ran for it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
He definitely knows more, but I don't think he did it.
No, I don't think he did it either.
I'd steer clear of that family. We all know something bad's gonna happen. You're putting your own life in danger.
Oh, you know what? Maybe, like, the monk guy knows why the girl ran off, or not why, but, like, he knows, like, where she ran off to, and she asked him to keep it a secret, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, not sure.
Like, maybe they're friends.
Legends were true, but it doesn't seem to end there. Even more horrors await the Ayashiro family. You shouldn't be involved with that family anymore. Just go home.
It was her.
The old lady?
Yeah.
You shouldn't be involved with that family anymore. Just go home.
What the heck?
Just keep repeating stuff to her, Blake.
No, but did you see her?
No. My glasses were off.
She's shaking like crazy when she said that. That's why I was like,
Wait, one more time. I put my glasses on.
all right.
Lady!
Yeah.
Lay off the caffeine and get some Parkinson's medicine. Jeez.
I know. What do you know, lady?
Don't ask me. Oh, it's so scary.
Okay. Let's go talk to the station clerk again.
Yes, how may I help you, sir?
So talk to the station clerk.
His eyes are so wide.
I know.
Ugh.
He's definitely Meekins in another life, that's for sure.
Most definitely.
What does this want me to do now? I talk to him about Yuri. There we go.
Ah, yes. I don't know if it was Miss Yuri, but there was a gracious-looking lady walking towards the Ayashiro home.
Yeah, the beautiful lady, Yuri or whatever, right? What? Let's go see Yuri, who they think is Kiku, like I said. Ayashiro.
Let's see how pretty she really is. But why did the missing heir come back?
Good morning. Sir Blake, Lady Kaori is here. Kaori? Yes, Lady Kaori is Sir Kanji's wife. She's in the living room. New character!
So many new characters.
Because we needed more characters. Excuse me.
Wait, isn't she the lady that ran away? Is that what people were saying?
No, they were like, the guy was like, I don't know if it's her or whatever, but
Well, if she's beautiful and 45, then we know it's her.
yeah, pretty much. So we just have to go and see if that's who it is then. Living room. Nope.
I just saw her.
I'm just like, nope. And the second she shows up.
You're awful.
Um,
Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, Blake.
Look, if everybody is like, this is like, you know, some super beautiful lady, and then I see this lady and I'm like, you know. I'm like,
Yeah, maybe Time just didn't agree with her very well.
Yeah. Yeah. Alright. I don't know what voice to give her either. Tristan? Is she Tristan?
Sure.
You're... I'm Lieutenant Blake from Mitsuki Detective Agency. Nice to meet you. You must be Miss Kaori Ayashiro.
Coward.
I know this is a difficult time for you, but may I ask a few questions?
Oh, my husband, Akira! Where's Akira? Where is he?
Please calm down. Kaori Ayashiro, the woman currently breaking down in tears in front of me, is the late Kanji Ayashiro's wife and the mother of the prime suspect, Akira. Oh, she's the mom. She's a world-renowned fashion designer. She did it! She rushed back from Paris and supposedly came straight here. I know it's an awful time for you, but may I have your cooperation? I want to resolve this as quickly as possible. Well, she was in Paris, so...
Yeah.
Maybe I called that like a little too early.
Just a, just a little.
I don't know, she's pretty suspicious.
She just came here.
Yes, of course.
Alright. Let's talk about this list of stuff. Let's talk about Kiku.
I have no idea what's going on. Where's Akira? Where is he?
So, alright, about Akira. Do you have any idea where Akira might be? She just asked me, dude! Come on!
Akira did not do it. He would never do such a thing. Akira is no murderer.
Okay. About Akira. He would never do such a thing. Okay. Chiro.
I have no idea what's going on. Where's Akira? Where is he?
She just repeats the same thing. Azusa, I don't know, same thing. Yuri, I don't know.
Walkthrough!
My husband had a tendency to forget about his family. He was all about the work. I can't believe this happened. We've been living apart lately. Akira too. I know. Are you a detective? Please find my Akira.
She sniffed, which means she's sad, or whatever.
Yeah, I caught that.
He's all I have left. Please, I'm begging you.
Okay, I understand. I'll try to find him. Akira is critical to this investigation. Finding him is a top priority. Yeah, isn't Ayumi working on that? What's your alibi?
Wait a minute, I thought Akira was apprehended.
Yeah, well, I think they're looking for him. I don't know. No reason to doubt her alibi since she just flew in from Paris. Fine game, I take it back. She didn't do it.
He's all I have left. Please, I'm begging you.
Did she really fly in from Paris, though? Did she really?
Yeah, did she really?
It's like that, what was it, that thing that we saw with Mike? Where, like, one guy was, like, pretending to be the other guy. It could have been something like that. To establish...
Huh?
To establish an alibi.
Uh-huh. They're like, people saw him or whatever. And then he went to some other place and people saw him. And then they were like, oh, that wasn't actually him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is Kanda Law Firm.
Hello, is Mr. Konda in?
No, not at the moment.
I see, thank you. Good old Maya. Alright, what do we have to do? Akira, answer a question where he is. He insists he isn't the murderer. Talk about kanji. Can't believe all this happened? Okay. About the alibi. No reason. Yeah, what they know. This won't give you bits of information, but they're necessary to advance that conversation. Okay, now I have to look at her. I can almost feel her pain in my flesh. If I had only had a solid lead on Akira's whereabouts, I could at least offer her some words of comfort. Talk to her again. Okay.
Oh, I know, Detective. Look at this.
What is this?
It's a photo of Akira. I took it a long time ago, but this is all I have on hand.
What gnarly sideburns.
I know, my gosh.
I'm a woman and I'm jealous.
This is a valuable clue. Understood? I will find your son. Please use this. Ugh. Sniff, I mean.
You know, Japanese uniforms haven't changed much, considering this was the 80s, and they're like, oh, this photo was taken a long time ago, so maybe the 60s, and the male uniform is still the same?
Yeah, when I was in Japan, I saw people wearing that, yeah. She's gone. I don't blame her. This must be incredibly hard for her. I feel like I've seen this face before. Whoa! Whoa! Sorry, my brain's working.
What?
Have seen that face before.
Where?
It's Genshin! No, it's not.
It is?
It's a Machi! No, he doesn't have the sideburns for it. He shaved his sideburns!
Who shaved?
Machi, the guy who picked us up on the side of the cliff.
Was it him?
He's supposed to be 23. Who else is 23?
He's supposed to be 23 now?
Yeah. Alright. Let's go to Kiku's bedroom.
Well,
huh?
I feel so dumb. Who's currently 23?
Akira?
No one else?
Nope, just Akira. Zenzo is here. Good morning, Sir Blake. I'm sorry for not welcoming you in. Lady Kaori. Sir Kanji's wife is in the living room. Yes, Akane told me. I've just spoken with her. Is that so? Sir Blake, after we spoke, I got curious about the tobacco case and have been looking for it. Okay. So, tell me about the tobacco case. And I just can't find it. Perhaps Sir Akira took it somewhere? I tried asking Akane, but she's not seen it either. I see. I just don't want to believe that Sir Akira took it. Why? I mean, they've been saying that he's a murderer, so him taking a tobacco case is probably not that big of a deal. All right, let's talk about Kiku. First Mistress Kiku, now it's Kanji. I just can't help but feel that something is off. Yeah, 2 people are murdered. What do you mean you can't help but feel that something is off? Come to think of it, I regret that I did not request Dr. Kumada to examine Mistress Kiku's body more thoroughly. What? What do you mean? He did the autopsy, I thought. Please, Sir Blake, find the truth. For the sake of Mistress Kiku and Sir Kanji. I'll try my best, I promise.
A lot of pressure to put on a 17-year-old boy.
Yeah, I know, right? Let's talk about Akane. Ever since Mistress Kiku passed, Akane has been very uneasy. It feels as if she's been turned completely mute. She did mention going somewhere today, however. Yeah, she's gone completely mute. Let's go back to...
I'm glad that you caught that too.
I know. The phone is ringing again, because this is the 80s. This is how it works. It's a landline. Hello? Oh, Lieutenant, it's you! Ayumi, what's the matter? I found it, one of the stolen antiques. What? There's a vase with the Ayashiro family crest on it at the antique store 1 town over. The owner said a man in his early 20s sold it to him. Early 20s, Akira's 23. Oh, and something else. Just a little before Miss Kiku died, Akira's friends claimed that he saw a car with Akira inside. Was it a black car from 15 years ago? Supposedly a man in his 40s was driving it. I figured it was best to tell you ASAP, so I called. I'll keep looking for more information. Sounds good. Thanks, Ayumi. Awesome work. You got it. I'll see you back at the office. What?
Is that a reference to the last game with the black car?
Yeah. Is all of this really because Akira was caught red-handed stealing antiques? And who is he seeing, and why? The man who Akira was with is in the car. I wonder if that person was meeting the day the will was read. Did you find a clue, sir? Or did you find a clue, sir? Yes, Ayumi's found something. That's great news. Miss Ayumi must be a talented detective as well, seeing as she works for the agency too. Yes, she's a very reliable member of our team. She likes it when I wear short sleeves. Very good. I must be getting back to work. Please call me if you need any assistance.
Did it actually say that?
The sleeves thing? No, I did that.
Oh.
The police told me yesterday over the phone that it would take a little while to get the autopsy results back. Maybe they're available by now. Let's go to the clinic. Hi, may I speak to the doctor for a moment? Oh, hi there! Doctor, the detective's here to see you. Ah, good timing. I just got the result for Kanji's autopsy. Oh, really? Let's hear it.
Akira was the sister, right?
No, Akira's like the 23-year-old guy. We saw him for like 2 seconds in like a flashback once, and now he has wicked sideburns in a photograph.
Oh, okay. Then who was the girl again? Not Yumi.
Which one? Which girl?
The one who like didn't want to help?
Azusa.
Oh.
So, they said a man in his 40s was driving around with Akira? Man in his 40s. It's probably Kanda, because we still haven't met Kanda yet, and they've mentioned him a million times. Because there is no man in his 40s on our list.
Is he the person that married the girl that ran away?
Konda?
Mm-hmm.
Konda's the lawyer, but we haven't met him yet. We don't know who Yuri married when she ran away. Like a mystery man. Let's talk about Akira. Don't rush off without me telling you the autopsy results first. So the autopsy results are for Kanji. According to the cops, by the time he was stabbed, Kanji was already dead. Omaiwa mo Shindaru, you might say. What? So you're saying that this may not have been Akira trying to cover for it? This may not have been Akira trying to cover for himself? Trying to cover for himself? Oh, like trying to protect himself or something? I don't really know what he means by cover for himself. Right, my guess is Kenshiro did it. That's a joke. He didn't actually say that. Aside from the knife wound, they didn't see any of the wounds on his body that could have caused his death. So how was Mr. Kanji murdered then? That's a mystery. Ooh, a mystery. Akira. What do you know? Have you noticed anything else? Let's see, your shirt doesn't fit you, but that's about it. My shirt doesn't fit me? Do you know who this is in the photo? Ah, so this is Akira? Yeah, that's the guy that used to go visit Kiku. Looks like an old photo, though. There are no marks to suggest the cause of death other than the knife. How Kanji was murdered is a mystery. The size of your shirt that you're wearing is way off.
Why does he keep coming back to that?
I don't know. I'm gonna run through it really quick because I did everything the guide said and it's not moving forward. I've heard of it, but I don't know anything about it. Yuri. Yeah, he likes Yuri. Gosh, you're persistent. You're making me blush. Honda? Ah, he's the legal advisor for the Ayashiro family. Never met him before. Akira? So, are we right to suspect Akira? I don't know. Akira's fingerprints were on the key that was near the Kanji's body. That's why they're continuing to search for him. Now, can I do the remember thing? If I remember correctly, Ayumi said she'd never seen me wear this shirt before either. Did Amachi lend it to me? Wait. She said she just never seen me wear short sleeves before. I guess because she'd never seen this shirt, but I've been wearing the same shirt the whole time? Hasn't it been like 3 days since I had the amnesia thing?
Oof.
I'm still wearing the same shirt? I'm curious about the shirt now. Maybe I'll drop by Amachi's place. Was I shirtless when I was found? What happened?
I don't know.
Sorry for the intrusion. What do you mean? He was like happy to see me. That lady is still cleaning up this one specific floor. And we can see by the top of the thing that there's at least like 12 floors.
Yikes.
11? Yes? Mr. Amachi, it's me. Oh, it's you. Hold on, I'll get the door. Hey, Rob. So you gotten your memory back yet? Nope, it's still patchy. I see. I was watching the news and they mentioned the incident you're investigating. Seems pretty complicated. To be honest, I'm a little worried about you. Just be careful. I will. Thanks, Mr. Amachi. Okay, so let's scroll down a bit. I will talk to you about myself. Is this shirt... Oh, that shirt belonged to my cousin. Yours is pretty dirty, so I sent it to the dry cleaners. You can just wear that until your shirt comes back. It's been like 3 days!
I know, give him a clean shirt, for goodness sake.
What the heck? Oh, I didn't realize. I'll keep wearing this for now then. Thanks for lending it to me.
Oh, sorry. Hey, Rob, what's up?
Yeah, Rob is here. What do you know? Hope I can help you in some way or another. If I find anything out, I'll be sure to let you know. Why don't you go back to the cliff to look for clues? Don't give up. Good idea. I'll head over there now. We're back at the cliff yet again. 3 days for a shirt, worst cleaners ever. And the character only realized that he was wearing a shirt that wasn't his own after 3 days of wearing the same shirt. And only after somebody else, 2 people mentioned that the shirt was weird. Alright.
Why do they wait so long? You can still call me Gal if you want to. Or Kat. Or Katie. Up to you. I'm not picky. How have you been?
I really wonder why I came here that day. I can't remember coming here at all. Apparently I told Ayumi over the phone that I was going to meet someone here. Even Zenzo said that I received a phone call from someone, then left, saying that I might obtain valuable information. Man, I just can't remember. It's no use! Let's go back to Amachi, because they keep sending me to this cliff over and over and over and over and over. Machi, it's me. Ah, you're back. Come on in. Ooh, spicy cheese dip. That'd be good.
Yeah, with like jalapenos or something in it. That is if you like spice.
Yeah. How was it? Were you able to find any clues at the cliff? This is useless.
This is completely useless now.
Yeah.
I'll never stop making that joke.
Yeah, I love that review. It's one of the best things ever, I swear.
Need to watch it again.
Yeah, I know. Let's talk to him about what he knows. If I find anything out, I'll be sure to let you know. Why don't you go back up to that cliff and look for clues?
Ooh, that sounds good. Please do it. I'll enjoy it vicariously. Is that weird to say?
What? It's telling me to go back to the cliff? Got spicy sausage and a hot tomato and green chili. Oh, nice.
Yeah, it sounds like it would make a really good dip.
Oh, this is all repeating itself. This is weird. Let's look at the surroundings. I don't see any clues. I know Amachi suggested I look around here, but... Is that it? Is that all I had to do? Kichi's not around. Kira's not around.
Chorizo's like a Portuguese sausage, right?
It's something like that. I've had it before. I don't know.
Ryan uses chorizo in his dishes, and Ryan is half Portuguese. I think this Since they use it in like Portuguese dishes often. Wait, are you currently at the store, Rob? Like texting at the store?
I went, but I couldn't find any clues. I see, that's unfortunate. Wait a minute, huh? I remember now. When you were lying half-conscious, you muttered something about a talisman. Does that ring any bells? A talisman? I said something about a talisman? That's right, I'm sure of it. It must be something important, right? I wonder. Why don't you try going to the cliff again? I bet you'll have a better chance at remembering now. Maybe you're right. I'll go check it out. Are you joking me, game? Are you joking?
Blake, is the talisman the Mega Tomahawk? Also, it seems to be making you run in a wild goose chase.
Yes, it is the Mega Tomahawk from Ace Attorney.
It's all coming together.
I hate it when you go to find something and then you just, like, the store just doesn't have it.
Hey, it's the beautiful 45-year-old girl that ran away.
Yeah, I wonder, this has got to be a relevant character, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Oh, someone's here. Excuse me. Yeah, that's gotta be her, right?
She is pretty, yeah. She's pretty and 45, right? So, yes, it is her.
There's no way she's 45. Believe it.
I have no idea how to do that, Rob. Do you, Blake? I don't really know what he means.
Add challenge streamer to your... I actually don't know how to do that. I really don't. You know how you can get those points for watching me? They're called channel points. It's like in the lower left of the chat box.
Yes.
You can use it to like highlight your message or whatever else that it puts on there automatically. There's a way that you can edit that to say different stuff, but I don't know how to do that.
In due time.
Yeah. Yes? Wow, she's pretty. I wonder if this is the person Hakichi mentioned. Talk about the lady. If you don't mind me asking, what are you doing here? You're wondering what I'm doing here? I'm just waiting for someone. My fiance is supposed to meet me here. When he left town, he told me that he was going to succeed, then come back to get me. And this is the year he promised. Ugh.
Wait a minute. Fiance? Has she been waiting 20 years to be married to this person?
Oh,
I thought she already got eloped.
Oh no. He probably...
Girl, run!
He probably went out to get some cigarettes and never came back and was like, I'll meet you back here.
Oh no.
And this is the year he promised. I see. What am I doing telling this to a stranger? I'm sorry about all that. I'm Yukiko Fujiyama.
Who's gonna tell her, Blake?
What's your name? Oh, sorry, I'm Lieutenant from lieutenantblake.twitch.tv.biz. I'm investigating a crime that occurred recently in this village. Do you have a moment to answer a couple questions? Oh, okay, I don't mind if you think it would help at all. Yeah, it's just like some old person shows up. Let's see. So there's some lady, and we're gonna ask her about a bunch of stuff. Also, is she in my notepad thing?
Is she the woman that ran away, though? Like, she's the 45-year-old lady, right? She's the only pretty person that's ever shown up.
Where's she on my list? Oh, there she is. Oh, we don't know her age. The game's mysteriously hiding it from us.
45.
Yep, 45. 45.
What's the name of the girl that ran away?
Yuri.
Yuri. And her name is... God, I get all these names confused.
Her name is Yukiko Fujiyama or something. I don't know. I can't do Japanese names.
Okay.
Her name is...
At least that makes two of us.
Yukiko Fujiyama. Fujimiya. I don't know. Whatever. Her name is Bill. Okay. Yes, this is our special meeting place. The Suicide Cliff. Oh, perfect meeting place. Great. Ayashiro family. What? Ayashiro, are you a part of the family? The person I'm waiting for is a man named Kazuto Ayashiro. That's somebody I've never heard of. Let's add more people to the list.
Christ!
What? Kazuto Ayashiro? Yes, why? Do you know Kazuto? No, I don't. I was actually hired to investigate the Ayashiro family. I see. I found out about the incident with the Ayashiro family on the news. It's the same last name as Kazuto's, but... Okay, here's the thing. She's not the pretty lady from, like... She's not Yuri.
She's not?
No. Because her fiance would be, like, somebody from the same family. He never mentioned he was a member of that particular Ayashiro family. So far in the investigation, the name Kazuto Ayashiro hasn't really come up. I see. Okay, it's awkward. If you don't mind, would you tell me more about Kazuto? Well, he lived with his mother in the same town as me. And after his mother passed away, he left. He said he was going to become a lawyer. Konda? I found that he would become successful. Konda's the lawyer.
Yeah.
So, Konda is actually Kazuto?
Well, it makes sense because he would, like, show up at... That's how he found you, right?
Well...
So he'd show up at the cliff.
Remember, like, I've been like, yeah, we're going to meet the lawyer any time now, right? We're going to meet the lawyer. And he just never is showing up, so he must be really important. Alright. Is there anything else I need to do here? Talked about Kazuto. It says they live in the same town, and the lady died. And we're going to travel. Okay, we're done. Alright, bye, lady. Thank you for your time, Yukiko. Oh, welcome back, Sir Blake. I thought you'd be back at your office by now. I thought you'd get rid of me, did you, Kazuto? Let's see. We want to talk to him about... Oops, I probably clicked the wrong thing. The other day, Sir Jiro visited the police for questioning. However, since he had an alibi, I'm sure he's back to business as usual at the company. I wonder what the police are thinking. Of all people, why would they suspect Sir Jiro?
Was he gyrating his hips too much?
He was gyroing? I don't know.
Gyroing?
The legend. The legend. Okay. Talking about Kazuto, because you would know who this is. You're the butler.
Maybe he was helicoptering.
Anyway. I guess they did say who they were... No, not the sausage!
Oh, bro! Oh, that sucks.
Mr. Zenzo, do you know a Kazuto Ayashiro? Where did you hear that name? Not that I was trying to keep him a secret. You see, Sir Kazuto is Lady Yuri's little brother. What? What? Miss Yuri had a little brother? Yes, but he's not Mistress Kiku's child by birth. It was a master that adopted and raised him as his own. He was living here in the mansion? Or was he living here in the mansion? Yes, at the time Sir Kazuto's birth mother lived in the back house, however. So, okay, so there was some lady here who had a kid, and then the family adopted the kid from the lady who lived here. Interesting. However, when the master died, Mistress Kiku shunned her, and she left the mansion. Huh. I don't really know her whereabouts now. But Sir Kazuto and Lady Yuri were very close. When Lady Yuri left home, I'm sure she was worried about Sir Kazuto. Sir Blake, there's a chance that Sir Kazuto may know Lady Yuri's whereabouts. Then why didn't you tell me?
I feel like there are too many characters and too many scenarios going on for me to keep track of them all. What the heck? So there's an adopted kid.
And like, you know the person who's missing, the missing heir that's gonna bring all of our money if we can find him, because then he'll be able to like, or she'll be able to enact the will? Yeah, we have a lead. Let's just not tell the detective about it. Is there anything else that wants me to do? Talk about relatives? Oh, a talisman. A talisman? I'm afraid I have no knowledge of such things. Might I ask, who told you about Sir Kazuto? I heard it from a lady named Yukiko Fujiyama. She claims to be Mr. Kazuto's fiancé. Apparently Mr. Kazuto said that he was going to the store to buy some cigarettes and left, and he hasn't been back in years. He said he's going to become a lawyer and then left, and now he's Ace Attorney. What? Sir Kazuto is also missing.
Was he Hobo Nick?
Yeah, he's Hobo Nick. It seems Mr. Kazuto is set to return this year, though. Yukiko said she was waiting for him. Is that so? Returning the same year Mistress Kiku died, I feel as though fate is pulling at strings. He has a point. Could Kazuto be involved in all this? Sir Blake, I hate to cut our conversation short, but it is getting rather late. I have to do my 10 to 11 p.m. rounds or whatever the crud he does in the middle of the night. Oh, it was 11 to midnight rounds. Oh, you're right. Look at the time.
They come in half gallons? What? Oh, wait.
Drumstick
like
ice cream half
flavor?
gallon? Yeah, what does that mean? What is that like?
Drumstick flavor in a gallon of ice cream?
Yeah, like, because when I think of drumstick, it's like the cone with like there's different like flavor tops or whatever, and it's got like the little chocolate core or that's the drumstick, right?
Unless he's talking about like there's an ice cream that's called drumstick that's modeled after the cone, so they've got like maybe the drumstick
Like crushed pieces.
Yeah.
I think
That sounds freaking good.
yeah, that sounds good. I think I'll call it a day. Okay, please be careful out there. I need to get water.
Get some water.
Out of water.
That sounds so good. Rob, do they have like the little chocolate things like mixed within the drumstick and maybe like the drumstick ice cream? Because
they had like chocolate dipped cone pieces in there that were crunchy.
Yeah,
That'd be
like
good.
huge chunks of it. It's the actual drumstick though, not a knockoff. Sounds good.
It's so late. It looks like Ayumi left a while ago. Ayumi, what would I do without you?
I ship them.
Yeah, except I got 9 out of 20 hearts. What is happening?
Maybe you should have accused her in the first game of being a murderer.
She's like, my friend is dead, and I'm like, where were you?
She's like, what the heck?
And then I'm like, you mean this friend? And I show her like the photo of her dead friend.
Then she starts crying.
Yeah.
Like, good job. Tact at its finest.
Alright, I'm gonna get water. I'll be right back.
Alright. Man, Rob, you're making me crave drumsticks now. So are you currently at the store, or are you home? Because you said that the stuff was frozen.
It's pretty warm in here.
Blake can't hear me right now, I don't think, because my voice is going through his headphones. Oh yeah, so are you at the store or are you at home, like, debating what to do? If you're at the store, you could get the chorizo. Make delicious dip. I already brushed and flossed though, so I can't eat, but I'm getting kind of the munchies just thinking about it. Yeah, Nestle's my favorite. They make such good chocolate. And icy. Yeah, that makes sense because, like you said, that the stuff was frozen, so. I just wasn't sure if you remembered it or if you, like, opened the fridge or something. Or like, oh, I forgot to take the meat out.
I mean, no, I haven't. Get my headphones on. Here. Can't hear Katie at all if my headphones aren't on.
That's what I mentioned to Rob. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Nice.
But you mentioned to Rob that you can't... Oh, yeah, because he can hear you, right? Okay.
Mm-hmm. He can hear me, but you couldn't because you had the headset on.
Yep.
Yeah. Nothing beats a good old drumstick, in my opinion. Man, the cone, like the chocolate chunk at the bottom, is my favorite, absolute favorite. What's your favorite kind? Mine's the kind with the fudge in the middle.
Yeah, I just like the fudge core.
Yeah, because they have caramel, just like plain chocolate, vanilla, caramel, and fudge. I'd say fudge is my favorite. What's yours? I want to know. I want to know.
You're asking Rob or me?
Both of you. You said fudge,
Yeah,
right, Blake?
I said fudge, yeah. Good morning, Lieutenant. You sure were out late last night. I was waiting for you because I wanted to tell you something, but I got anxious because you never came back. Yeah, I'm sorry for worrying you. So, what did you want to tell me? Well, after I called you last night, I went to the bar that Akira frequented. I asked around, and it turns out that Akira owed some money to the Yakuza, but apparently somehow he found a way to pay off his debt. By selling antiques. What's more, he told his friends that he was going to become the future CEO of Ayashiro Corporation. This happened just before Miss Kiku died. But I couldn't figure out who was in the car with Akira that night, I'm sorry. It was Kanda. It sounds like he was a gentlemanly looking man in his 30s or 40s, which would be the perfect age for that one lady. Okay, sorry. He and Akira seemed like an unlikely pair according to witnesses, because he was a lawyer, so he was dressed nice. Okay, sorry. Unlikely, huh? I'm guessing they're not exactly friends. Ayumi, would you mind helping me review yesterday's investigation before we head out for the day? Of course. Alright, let's speculate. I wonder if Akira sold the antique, then used the money to pay off his debt. What was his real intention? Akira was telling everyone that he was going to be the future CEO, and who was the man driving around with Akira? At first it seemed like Akira stabbed Kanji when he was caught stealing, but now we know Kanji was stabbed after he was already dead. In that case, this murder must have been premeditated, don't you think? Yeah, I know. Are Kiku and Kanji's death a part of somebody's plan? No. Oh, the phone's ringing. I wonder who it is. This is the second, or I guess the first game, but we were playing the prequel last time. Well, not last time. This is the second episode of what is technically the first game. Chronologically, it's the second game. I don't know. Hello, this is twitch.tv/Lieutenant Blake. What? Oh no, Lieutenant! What is it? Sir Blake, you're not gonna believe this. Sir Jiro, he... What? What happened to Jiro? Hello? Mr. Zenzo. Is he dead too?
Rob's confused. You confused him.
This is a different game. Last time I streamed, we were streaming this game, but like before that, it was like a different game in the series, basically.
Yeah, so this series comes in a pack of 2. He finished this game. He finished the aforementioned game in the pack like a couple days ago, and yesterday and today we started a new game from the pack, the second game. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it came in a 2-pack. There's a prequel and then like the original. We accidentally played the prequel first, and we're now on to the original.
Yeah. This is the second episode, so day 2 of playing.
The head of the Ayashiro family, Kiku Ayashiro, died of heart failure. The butler of the family found it odd. Lieutenant Blake was hired by Zenza to investigate, but during the investigation, a mysterious accident wiped his memory. In a village haunted by stories of resurrection, the lieutenant finds himself navigating a complex family power struggle. With the murder of the CEO of Ayashiro Corporation, Kanji, this case snowballs into a homicide, and now Zenzo has called with more unexpected news. What happened to Kanji's younger brother, Jiro Ayashiro? Lieutenant rushed to Myojin Village. Chapter 5, the second victim. Why is the screen white instead of black? It's usually black.
Good point.
That was a weird recap thing they put in there. Okay, he's dead. What awaited me at Myojin Mountain was Jiro Ayashiro's dead body.
Okay, yes. Alright.
Why did Jiro...
This is too reminiscent of the Suicide Forest. And how did we get here again?
This classic 1989 NES video game that has graphic murders in it.
Rated D for death, like Jesus Christ.
I know. I can't remember. This guy is like this guy had a weird voice. I gave him a silly voice. I can't remember what it was. It was like a high-pitched one too, I think. It's like,
You can't work up here like that.
or something like
It's
that.
like Serenity. Or not Serenity. Frick, what's her name? Joy Wheeler's sister.
Serenity.
Ooh, that's a good show. I hope you enjoy your ice cream and the TV series.
I watched one of them and I had no idea what was going on, and then I realized it was like the third of the series or something. Dang it. But I watched the whole season.
Danganronpa is good. And it's like there's like another animation which is like the sequel. And it's really strange because there's like 2 series going on at the same time, and you have to start one episode of one of the series, and then you watch episode 1 of the second series, and then you go back and then you watch episode 2 of the first series, and then watch episode 2 of the series after that. They came out at the same time, so you have to watch it in a strange way in order for it to make sense. I'm not sure why it is, but they designed it like that.
Weird.
Yeah.
Oh, you're
Huh?
I said, but regardless, I hope you have fun, Dr. Rob.
Yeah.
Oh, you're the detective from Utsugi's. I'm sure you're aware, but please tread lightly. Dr. Kamada's conducting an autopsy, so give him some space.
Understood. Thanks, big brother. Why is my text box red now?
Red for blood, because murder and stuff.
What, this game just decided, like, we're gonna have some weird recap right in the middle of it that's not like the normal recaps, and then we're gonna have a white screen and a red box. Am I the murderer? Is that what's going on? I don't understand.
Oh, no. That would be a heck of a twist if you were the murderer and you lost your memory and you had to figure out, like, the death that you caused. That'd be such a cool game.
Yeah. Okay, scrolling down a bit here.
Hey, it's John!
Oh, hey, John. A police officer intercepts you, and you access... Oh, okay, so we don't even have to talk to this guy. See ya. Dr. Kamada. Oh, hey, Lieutenant. Gosh, can you believe how crazy things have gotten? Yeah, literally everyone's dying, apparently. Alright, let's talk to him about various things. What was the cause of death? Oh, my trip was good. Thanks for driving me. It was very useful. I don't remember if I told you, but I checked how much it was to Uber halfway back from the airport to my house, and it was $80 for halfway, and I was like, oh, holy crud. So, yeah, it was pretty nuts. I'd gladly buy you a tank of gas any day over that. So, alright, let's talk to this dude about the cause of death. As if we can't tell. From what I can see, he died of asphyxiation from hanging. No. Time of death. Yeah, I remember like during COVID and all that stuff, and I had when I was on unemployment, I'd get like a tank of gas like every like 2 or 3 months or something, and like now I get a tank of gas like every week because I drive so much. What's the approximate time of death? Between midnight and 1 a.m., Zenzo was the first to discover the body this morning during his morning walk. Wow, Zenzo finds a lot of bodies.
Be right back. I'm gonna use the restroom.
Alright. Can't believe Zenzo found yet another body after Kanji. I hope he's okay. Call Zenzo, I guess? I heard Zenzo was the first to discover the body, but he's not around. Maybe he's back at the mansion? Let's talk about the body. Just take a look. Sure, I'll look at the body. Yes. He appears to be dead. Talk about traumatizing. This rope is cinched so thoroughly, it's tied 2 or 3 times. Really? It looks like a 5 reps round. Somebody knows how to tie stuff. Yep. Appears Logan Paul is around somewhere. I know. No area catches my eye. Is there something I should look at over here? What's this? Step ladder. It's a ladder. Maybe Jiro used it before he died. But why would this guy kill himself? He's probably forced to do it, I'm guessing. This guy was a complete jerk, so I'm not sad that he's out of the game. And it's one less character because there's too many characters in this game. So let's look at Jiro's body. Look at the rope. Oh, so we just had to look at the rope. That's it. Alright, let's talk about what you know. Did anything about the rope catch your eye? Well, actually, the rope was tied pretty thoroughly.
I'm back.
Welcome back. We looked at the rope and we were like, the rope is tied thoroughly. And we talked to the Kamada and he's like, the rope is tied thoroughly.
This was originally on the NES, right, Blake?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
so
is a... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was just saying this is a remake, because originally it was, like, pixelated, so they redid, like, the graphics and everything to be more stylistic, I guess?
Yeah, so I think this was a Japanese-only 1989 NES game. And, I know it's Japanese only because there's a lot of dead bodies and stuff that they would not bring over here.
They also clearly did like a suicide forest, like, ugh.
Yeah, the funny thing of it is like the production value on this game is probably higher than like Ace Attorney.
Really? Yeah, it does actually look like it, doesn't it?
Yeah, everything's nice. Like the characters all move around a little bit. The backgrounds all move around a little bit. Like you can look at various things, which I guess you can do in Ace Attorney too. But it feels like there's more effort put into like each scene than Ace Attorney, because Ace Attorney is a lot of like really static people just kind of talking to each other.
Yeah, and like you can see this guy's kind of hair flowing a little bit. You can see him breathing, blinking. I mean, they did blink in Ace Attorney too, but this is just much more flowy. Like you can see the grass in the back.
Yeah, the guy swinging slowly while he hangs from his neck. Like all this good detail.
I wasn't gonna mention that, but you know.
Wasn't Nintendo pretty against dark stuff back then, and were super controlling as to what got greenlit to be put on their consoles because quality?
I think that was more like if it came over to the United States, there were more restrictions.
Well,
I think in Japan it was a lot less. There were a lot less, weren't there?
Yeah, so there, like in Japan, there's a Nintendo game named like Devil World, and that never made it over here either.
Ooh, what's it about?
I don't know. You play as like a devil and you like shoot crosses or something, and they were like, nope, we're not doing it. You know. So. This is straight up just a Nintendo game, I think, so... I don't know. I guess he was determined to die.
Yeah, for sure. John, telling it like it is.
What is this? What do they want me to do here? Oh, we have to talk to Zenzo now. Oh, did you want to talk to Zenzo? I think he's back at the mansion.
With his Monado.
Oh, because his name's like Zanza or whatever?
That's all I hear. Every time I hear his name, it's all I hear.
Zanza.
Yes.
I need to ask Zenzo for details about how and when he discovered the body. If you need to talk with anyone from the mansion, I'll call them over here on my way back to the clinic. That'd be great, thank you.
Part of me wants to have like the butler do it because of the trope, but the other part of me is like, well, Maid Sama did it, so I still suspect it's her for some reason.
I should have used time travel to invent cell phones so you can call Zenzo whenever you want. Yeah, this game is clearly, there's no cell phones. Like, you have to use landlines, and people call you, and you don't have a caller ID? It's very confusing. I'm not sure what alternate universe this takes place in. A little while after Kamada left, Zenzo and Asuzu came by the site of Jiro's death. Oh, Sir Blake! Sir Jiro! I'm sorry, I couldn't come over. I wanted to check the site as soon as possible. Why do all these terrible things happen to the Ayashiro family? And why do I always witness them?
What?
Ooh, I didn't know that.
Wait a minute. The author to what?
First, oh, I think he's talking about Rurouni Kenshin.
Ooh. Oh no.
First Kanji and now it's Jiro. What on earth is going on? I have to talk to you, lady. I don't want to talk to you. I'm sick of talking to this lady. She sucks. Zenzo, talk to... What? Okay, I want to talk to Zenzo, not you. Why did this happen? Talk to him about Jiro. Mr. Zenzo, you were the first person to discover Jiro's body, correct? Yes, I was. I was so shocked I was speechless. What's your alibi? May I ask what you were doing last night between midnight and 1 a.m. when people apparently die? Happened 2 nights in a row. Probably a police stationed around there at this point. Last night I turned in early. So you didn't do your normal rounds, huh? What do you know? Did you notice anything unusual about Jiro the last time you saw him? Well, actually, Sir Jiro visited the mansion last night. Oh, that's right. Jiro isn't usually at the mansion. Sir Jiro returned to get something he had forgotten at the mansion. He seemed relieved after being cleared of suspicion. He was not able to find what he was looking for, however. But in like a weird way. Okay. Now we have to talk to Asuzu.
I personally don't hear static.
Static when my mic peaks. You should hear like a distortion type sound effect when my mic peaks. That's like what that's what happens when your mic peaks. Hopefully I'm not doing that too much. What are you? Oh yeah, what are you going to do for me? You can't do anything. I hate this lady. Let's talk about Jiro. Ha! Don't be ridiculous. Jiro would never commit suicide. So you're saying Jiro was murdered? I don't know. What did I say the other day?
You were talking about how Chris Hansen was also in trouble because he was like doing crap with the law.
Yeah, Chris Hansen.
It wasn't like tax evasion, was it?
No, he did some pretty sketch stuff with the show, and I think they falsely got like one guy or something. That was one thing.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
And then like his show kind of stopped. Maybe it like lost popularity, but he like kind of tried to continue doing it on his own. But he didn't really have police authority anymore, so he was basically just harassing people.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ugh, that's not good. I'm sure they could get a lawsuit on that.
Yeah, but he was harassing like Onision and like.
Oh yeah, I remember that. And he was like trying to throw his credibility or something around. But he couldn't, it's like, yeah. And yes, John, you're right. I've actually noticed that, like, too. They say that really good animators don't really rely on lines and such, like under the eyes and like around the lips and stuff. Like, if it's a really good animation, then they don't rely on, you know, those facial lines in order to age a character.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I don't know how else you do it though.
She's got like 4 lines on her face that make her look, instead of like let's see, she could look like, not that person. I can't remember any of these people's names.
I can't either.
It's just a list of Japanese names. I don't know. I can't. Where's there? This lady. She's.
I don't have any of them memorized whatsoever.
And then Azusa, who's 40. Yeah. Azusa, what were you doing between midnight and 1 a.m.? What's your problem? I don't have to tell you that. Of course you don't. You don't tell me anything. She never tells me her alibi. I bet Akira killed Kanji and then Jiro. I could be next. Hold on, why would Akira want to kill any of you? Who knows what he's thinking? So, about the man Akira was seen with. What's your problem? I don't have to tell you anything. It's probably the lawyer pulling the strings trying to get people killed so that certain people get into power and then he takes a cut.
That's a good theory.
Alright, is there anything else I need to talk to her about?
So, like, it is true, like, everyone did it.
Yeah. I don't mean to offend you, it's just important that I ask. So, please, what were you doing between midnight and 1 a.m.? I was at the mansion! Oh, so you were here! Look how mad she is. They drew 2 more lines under her eyes and she's super mad.
John says, Blake, that sounds silly. That sounds like something out of a video game.
I know. I told you I was at the mansion. Huh? How dare you even ask? I have nothing else to say. And she's gone. Woo! She's gone, everybody. Woo! Alright. Let's talk to Zinta.
It's not wrong. And yes, I don't like that character. She makes me want to, like, I don't know, get mad at her.
Yeah, she's just annoying. She's always like, how come you're not doing what I want you to do? And you're like, I don't work for you, lady. What's your problem? I don't work for you. Alright, let's ask him what he knows. Yeah, she's Japanese Karen.
Exactly.
Oh, come to think of it. Before Sir Jiro left the mansion, Sir Kanda telephoned and asked for him. Sir Kanda, the guy we've never seen but hear about all the time, Kanda handed the phone to him. Kanda, the family lawyer, called Jiro? I should confirm that with Akane. He's probably like, you're gonna die. Let's see, what Kanda called, and then we need to talk to Akane. Where's Akane? Akane's at the mansion. Akane's at the mansion. Okay, I think I'll go talk to her. I think the police still need to talk to me, so I'll stay here a little longer. My apologies for not being able to accompany you. Don't worry about it. Bye. Okay.
Are you saying that because they can't pronounce their R's? Or is it they can't pronounce their L's? I think they can't pronounce their L's. But I've never seen Code Geass, so I can't really comment on that.
They pronounce their L's as R's, and L's and R's are essentially interchangeable to them because they just make the same sound, so.
They also don't have the X sound, right?
Not that I know of, but it's like I can't recall the X sound in their alphabet. Oh, Akane! Oh, Sir Jiro has... I know, it's awful. Would it be alright if I ask you a few questions about it? Sure. Okay. This lady
I still suspect her.
This lady has given us absolutely 0 pieces of information the entire time we've asked her anything, ever. Here's a photo. Huh?
Yep.
Yep. I gave her a photo of Akira. This is Sir Akira when he was younger. He was quite different back then. Alright. What are we talking to this lady about? Talk about her alibi. What were you doing between midnight and 1 a.m.? After Sergio left, so did Lady Azusa, so I locked the doors and returned to my room. What? But Azusa said she was in the mansion.
Maybe it's a supernatural element, Blake.
Yeah.
Maybe she astral planed.
Yeah, remember they were like, he wasn't in here, and his body is right there, and I'm like, oh, maybe because he astral planed out of there, but his body was still there. Did Kanda call Jiro last night by chance? Yes, he did. I connected a call from Sir Kanda to Sir Jiro. And Jiro went home after that phone call. Yes. Jiro's approximate time of death is between midnight and 1 a.m. It's possible that Jiro was meeting Kanda. I need to go and talk to Kanda. Alright, let's go talk to Kanda. So let's take the phone. Dial star 16.
Hello, this is Kanda Law Firm.
Hi, my name's Lieutenant Blake from twitch.tv/Lieutenant Blake. Is Mr. Kanda in?
No, he's currently out of the office.
I see. Then may I ask, did a man named Jiro Ayashiro visit last night?
We did have a visitor, but I'm not sure if that's who it was.
Well, last night...
What? Suicide?
Yes, so I was wondering if Mr. Kanda knew anything.
Well, I'm his office manager. I'd be happy to discuss matters with you instead if you want to come in.
Thank you. I'll be right over. We are Edgeworth and Phoenix Wright. And I gave this assistant Maya's voice that I gave her.
It's all coming together. They're all in the same universe.
From Ace
We
Attorney.
are all in the same universe.
Yeah. Kane, I'm going to visit Kanda's office. Understood. Please be careful. Why is that person Jar Jar Binks? That's like the voice that I gave the assistant from Ace Attorney. So I just reused it here.
There's only so many voices you can do, considering there are like 120 people on that character
Look at
list.
this stupid character list. The more people that get... Look, the guy's not even in the victim category. There's 3 people dead and there's 1 person in the victim category. Look at this list of names. How am I supposed to remember who anybody is?
I don't even know who Kichi is.
He's the old man who was by the cliffside.
Oh, okay. The one character we saw one time.
We saw him once. He's like, some hot lady comes to this cliffside, but I was sad to find you here, stupid Japanese boy. And I'm like, oh. Okay.
Excuse me, that stupid American impersonating Japanese boy to you?
That Genshin guy? I made that Genshin Impact joke too. I'm like, we don't know his last name. It must be Impact. Excuse me.
Yes.
Hi, I'm Lieutenant Blake from twitch.tv/Lieutenant Blake. I called earlier. Yes, I was
expecting you. Please come in.
I like how you're just getting perpetually pissed each time that you have to declare your name.
Because they make me say it so often. I'm like, stop making me say who I am and where I'm from. Wait, is Blake an American impersonating a Japanese impersonating an American? Essentially, yeah.
I'm Reiko Ishino, Kanda's office manager.
It's nice to meet you. I hope I don't have to continue talking to you for very long.
She is the one who ran away.
She did it! Alright, let's talk about Kanda.
My bet's still on the maid.
Yeah.
She's too, I don't know, not enough there. Tropic
Robert Downey Jr. was great in that movie. I didn't even know he was in that movie until like way further into it.
Wait, what?
Tropic Thunder.
What? Huh? I've never seen Tropic Thunder. Was that a movie?
Yeah,
What's it about?
It's about these actors that go to this place that they're supposed to be doing like a war movie, but it's supposed to be like an immersive war movie, but they're like actually in like war and conflict zones. They just don't realize it.
Oof. Oh, Robert Downey Jr. Is that where he was like, or is that when he was? Did he play Rambo? No, that was Sylvester Stallone. One of them like did. It's not. It's. Was it blackface? I don't.
Yeah, that was Robert Downey Jr. in that movie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I know the meme, but I've never seen or heard of the movie. So.
He's an actor that's gone way too deep into his character in that movie.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got.
Mm-hmm. What kind of man is Mr. Konda?
He's young but very smart. I think he's still in his 30s. He's very passionate and always dedicated to his work.
Well, this isn't a Japanese game because we know that if someone was in their 30s, they'd consider them, grandpa age.
Yeah, she just called him young and 30. She's totally the murderer. This doesn't make any sense. Everything she's told us, nonsense.
Just the other day, he was obsessively reading over a case file he worked on in the past. When he's in that mode, it's hard to even approach him.
What?
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, but I was just saying, clearly she's not Japanese.
Yeah. Clearly not. Let's take his file.
Did I say you could touch that?
Oh, I'm sorry. Just take his stuff. Let's talk about the file. I had a phone call. What about 30-year-old Japanese people? She was like, this lawyer is really young. He's only 30 years old. And then we were like, oh, she's clearly not Japanese because once you hit 30, you're automatically a grandpa. Like you're an old man. So we were like, clearly she's the murderer. She's lying to us like crazy.
Keeps the records of all the cases he's taken in the past.
Okay. Let's talk about Jiro. But someone did visit last night, correct?
Yes, a man showed up with Kanda. They spoke in the back for a while. Was he the person who killed himself?
A man certainly visited here, but I can't say for sure it was Jiro. Oh yeah, we can show Akira's photo. Akira. Does he look familiar at all?
I'm not sure. I do feel like I've seen him before, though.
Seems like a normal age for a lawyer considering how much school they need. I forget, lawyers do 6 years?
No, they do 3 years of law school. So it's 7 years total, including their bachelor's.
Okay, so it's... Yeah, okay.
No.
I'm not sure. I feel like I've seen him before, though. If you had a photo of the person that died last night, I could tell you whether he visited or not.
Why don't I have a Polaroid camera? Because people are always like, you have a photo, and they're like, that's super valuable, you have a photo. I mean, that's kind of how things were back then. Like, you could get like a picture of like... Because I've been listening to a lot of true crime. Versace, I don't know if you know who that guy is. He's like the guy who made like those super good suits or whatever. He's like, he gets murdered in like his front lawn by this crazy dude. And a paparazzi guy ran up and took a photo where you could see his feet as he's getting loaded into the ambulance and sold that photo for like $100,000 to a news station.
What?
Yeah, because nobody had phones back then to just, everybody can take photos now. But back then it was nuts that you would have something like that. So.
Oh.
Yeah, Johnny Versace, yeah. Yeah, and all the true crime stories, like the paparazzi and the reporters are like jerks and they like interfere with the police who are often incompetent. And that's why people manage to become serial killers, because like the police just are super incompetent and it just lets it keep happening.
And this is real?
Yeah, that's a real story. The guy's name is Andrew Cunanan, something like that. He's just some crazy dude who just got like progressively crazier, and his last murder was killing like a super rich famous guy that he'd met earlier in his life, which was Johnny Versace.
Oh.
Yeah, like the forensics super early back then too. I remember in some of the stuff that I was reading, they'd be like, yeah, we can get blood types and match blood types. That's like about it. They're like, we can match blood types. Isn't that sweet? It's like, that doesn't actually give you very much info. It gives you a little bit of info. Okay. Yeah, if you had a photo of the person, I can tell you. A photo of Jiro. I wonder if I can get that somewhere. The forensics team, we're all taking pictures, dude. Just talk to the forensics team. Let's see here. So I have to travel back to the residence. Okay, bye, lady. Welcome back, Sir Blake. Talk about Jiro? Come to think of it, Sir Jiro was looking for his driver's license that he had left behind. Ah, so Jiro forgot his driver's license. That's what Zenzo was referring to. He couldn't find it, but just earlier today I spotted it under the sofa. But I guess now it's too... Can I have it? Yes, thank you. This is Sir Jiro's license. It may come in handy, so you can hold on to it. Thank you very much. I'll make good use of it, I'm sure. This is the late Jiro Ayashiro's driver's license. He doesn't look very happy in the photo. He never looks happy. This guy's a jerk. Okay, let's go back to the law firm.
You have a good point. I can't remember what it was. I know there's like Obasan and like
Oji-san.
Yeah. But I can't remember the ones for like aunt and uncle. Sorry, if I see them a little out of it, I'm really bad at like multitasking between reading chat, responding to chat, paying attention to the game, and saying what you're replying to what you're saying too, Blake. So my apologies.
Yeah, that's alright. Oba and Oba, Oji and Oji. Okay, jeez.
Yeah.
Isn't it like EA and like EA means like two different things? It's like because there's a second E or something. One of them means no, and the other one means like house or something like that. I can't remember. It's you. Come on in.
John, did you study Japanese? I studied a little bit of it, but nowhere near as much as...
Yeah, he studied tons of it. He's read tons of manga. Kanda's currently out, so I hope I can help. Alright, let me show you that driver's license. Oh, 2 years in high school. Don't listen to Blake.
The only the only language I had in high school, because it was such a small private Christian school, was Spanish. And one kid transferred in, and he only had to do one more like semester or something of French. So the Spanish teacher tried teaching him French, even though she knew nothing about it.
What?
So.
Jeez.
Yeah.
I took like 2.5 years of Spanish, and like, it's weird how I can sort of understand certain stuff still.
Yeah, like you can catch some words, but oops, sorry, I think I accidentally turned my mic off for a second there.
Spanish teacher.
Yeah, there was like I said, like my school was a really small school. It was like a really small private school, and there was only one language that was taught, was Spanish. In my second year of Spanish, it was only like me and 2 other boys in the class, or like 3 other boys, so it was really small.
Yeah.
Where is the library?
Where's the library?
I know. I think she's just trying to help him out though, because he only had 1 semester left, so he just had to finish that.
At the same time.
Where does that say? Where's the? You're a cow.
Give me your cow.
Give me your cow.
Yeah. It's so silly that we still remember that, but I had a shirt that said Dame Tivaka, and it just had a chili pepper on it.
That makes no sense.
And that's all the shirt was. It's just a white shirt. And me and John and Bruce always remember that shirt for some reason.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. Is this the man who visited last night?
Yes, that's the person who came by yesterday. So he was the managing director of Ayashiro Corporation, huh? But it's hard to believe that he committed suicide last night.
That means something weird happened.
Yes.
So we go back to the law firm. We show her the thing, and now we can talk about it.
They spoke for a long time, smoking away in the office. Then they left.
That's how you know this is in the 80s / early 90s era time. You can smoke indoors in offices.
The ashtray was completely full.
This is like, how many times are they going to mention ashtrays in this game? This is like the 5th time they've mentioned ashtrays.
This has to be an inside joke, because there are like so many ashtrays in this game.
This is like the step ladders in Ace Attorney. Every game there's a step ladder, and they have the same conversation about it.
He didn't seem suicidal.
Okay, tell me how you think suicidal people act, and then we can determine whether or not I can listen to you. Take the file, it says. Okay, I'll just try to steal the file again.
Could I say you could touch that?
Oh, I'm sorry. What? Huh? Oh, she gets annoyed. I'll try it again.
Supposed to annoy her?
Huh?
Are you supposed to annoy her? Maybe. Not annoy her.
Yeah, I think so. You're supposed to annoy her.
What are you doing? If you have no business here, please leave.
Okay, thank you. I'll be on my way. Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to make her mad, but you like keep trying to get out of this file, and she's like, "Stop it! Stop it!" According to Reiko, Jiro didn't seem like he was in the state of mind to commit suicide. Fine, I did
like,
it.
yes.
Is that what you? Yeah. Which sound? And an item. Huh, the villagers are causing a scene again. We're gonna talk to the granny again. Heard another person from Ayashiro family died. Another person from the Ayashiro family died. It's the curse. The curse? No! No! Don't make me talk to him again! I don't want to talk to the station clerk again. Stop making me talk to him. He just works at the station. I don't need his every single opinion on everything.
Please, God, no, not Megan.
Not the clerk! Not the clerk!
Watch him pull out a makeup.
Oh, we're talking to. Okay, we're talking to the granny again. That's fine.
Oh, you're still here? I warned you about this place.
What are we talking about today, Granny? Oh, that's stuff. We're gonna show Jiro's license.
That's her quirk.
Person on this license.
You seriously believe he killed himself? That was no suicide. Kiku murdered him.
It's true. We can't be sure that the cause of Jiro's death was suicide. Actually, Jiro's autopsy results should be available anytime now. Hey, do we have to keep talking to her, or can we leave? No, we can just leave. Yay! We don't have to talk to the station man again and be like, "Hey, station man, what's new?" The downside of her quirk: phase out and not rematerialize.
Yeah, it
Jeez.
reminds me of like a Star Trek episode. Wasn't that like a thing where someone got lost in the God, what was it? In the teleporter room or something?
Yeah, and aren't they like a ghost running around basically?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's I can vaguely remember. It's been a while.
I would use that quirk if I fell off a cliff, and that's about it.
Yeah, like if it's your last, thing of, like a fail safe, then for sure. But otherwise, I'd be like, I'd rather stay,
Hi, Dr. Kumada.
My body size. Huh?
Oh, I said hi, Dr. Kumada.
Ah, yes.
Sorry, I'm still playing the game.
It's okay. No, you're fine.
Oh, it's you. I just got word from the police. Jiro's autopsy results came in.
Oh, what did they reveal?
They said it was in fact a suicide. Guess he was deeply tormented, poor guy.
I heard he wasn't showing any signs of suicidal behavior the evening before he supposedly killed himself. I heard Star Trek themed ship of Theseus reported taking apart atom by atom and rearranged. Huh?
Seems kind of philosophical if you think about it. Like if you take a car and apart and you replace it with other parts, is it still a car?
I don't understand the Theseus thing. He's no longer suspected of Kanji's murder, and he had just inherited the company. Why would he kill himself?
You have a point.
Suspicious.
He did it.
Kanda did it. Or, I mean, whatever this guy's name did it.
Freaking everyone did it at this point.
Yeah, probably everybody did it, honestly. Alright, let's talk to him about Azusa. Ship of Theseus goes if you keep replacing pieces of a ship. Oh, that's what you're talking about. Eventually it replaces every piece of the ship. Is it the same ship?
Yeah, like what I said about the car. I guess it was a ship originally, though.
Did that happen in, like, the myths of Theseus? I don't recall that. I recall him, like, beating up a minotaur and, like, hunting down bandit people and stuff.
Oh, you know what? She hasn't come back for a checkup. I wonder if her throat's okay. Hope she quit smoking like I told her.
I thought she was smoking. Alright, Kazuto. Dr. Kamada, do you have Kazuto, or do you know Kazuto Ayashiro?
Kazuto? Where did you hear about him? Yeah, he's Yuri's half-brother. They felt isolated living in that mansion, him and his mother. Sucks having to live in such a big place with so many rooms and people around, so isolated. Miss Yuri was always so nice to them. It's like she was sticking up for them. She's beautiful both inside and out, just like an angel. Are you an angel? I said to her when I was a little kid and creating my pod racer.
It's him, the doctor did it. Probably, at this point. After that, Kamada will not say anything useful. He doesn't seem like he can hear you if you try to talk to him. Really? Okay. Can I, like, remember anything? Nope. Oh, you have to call him again. Kamada! Anyway, Dr. Kamada is in deep thought. It's probably pointless to question him further. I wish that, like, imagine if that ever worked with any interrogation situation.
What?
The police are like, where were you at the time of the murder? And you're like, And they're like, we better leave him alone. He's in deep thought.
Yeah. I mean, they'd probably, like, let him think, right? Probably be annoyed, but let him do it, I guess.
Yeah. Ayashiro residence entrance.
Welcome back, sir. Please come in.
I'm getting sick of talking to Zenzo all the time.
I thought you'd be sick of introducing yourself.
Well, that, but, like, I feel like most of the time I've been talking to Zenzo out of anybody else.
Well, did you discover anything new?
Yeah, we were talking about how his mustache was, like, his eyebrows.
I made a silly joke last episode where I was like, that guy's eyebrows are the same as his mustache. He probably shaved his mustache off and put it on his eyebrows. And I was like, he probably shaved his mustache off and put it all around his head, so his entire skull is just mustache hair. That's the thing to a stick and it's a broom. Yeah. What are we talking about today? We're talking about Akira. Look at the list of things!
I can't. God.
Okay, let's talk about Akira.
He's not been here since the time Akane saw him near the storage. I wonder where he went.
Talk about storage, I guess.
I have the key. Oh, the door at the back of the storage? I don't know. There's probably something hidden back there. It's probably a
girl's body like last game or whatever.
Don't spoil it.
So we're gonna talk to him about Azusa. By the way, where's Miss Azusa? I haven't seen her. Well, she has not returned since leaving the mansion. She said she would be staying here for a while. She's been locking herself in her room lately, but she left all of a sudden. I'm worried about her. Why? She's annoying. We're gonna talk about Kazuto. Although Sir Kazuto may not be Mistress Kiku's child by birth, he is a legal member of the Ayashiro family. Oh, Sir Blake, Sir Kazuto would also qualify for the inheritance, would he not? Sure? Why are you asking me about the inheritance? I don't know anything. You guys wouldn't even let me see the will. Jeez, people, don't ask me about that. Okay, Storage, Azusa, Kazuto. Now apparently Akane's there, and we're gonna talk to Akane. That's what it says.
Akane.
After all this happened, Akane asked for some time off and has gone home for a while, so she's mysteriously missing while these murders happen, huh? I see, I don't blame her. Oh, I see, I don't blame her.
Wait a minute, is Akane the mean lady or is she the maid?
She's the maid where you're like, so where were you? And she's like, I don't know.
I knew it! I placed my bets at the beginning of this episode. It was the maid.
I hate to cut our conversation short, but may I turn in for the day? I am quite exhausted. Yes, of course. Alright, I'm going back to the Itsugi's office.
I can't not imagine Akane from Ranma 1/2 when I hear Akane. I don't get it.
It's just Ranma 1/2 is an anime about a guy who can change to a girl or something? I vaguely remember it, but I don't know anything about it. I've never seen it.
Ooh, I want to see it. That's up my alley.
It's an old one.
Sounds familiar, like the premise does, at least.
Yeah. I think I'll call it a day. Understood. Please take care.
Should we call it a day, too? I think it's your bedtime, right?
It is my bedtime, yeah. I'm going to, because this is the end of the chapter, I'll get to the start of the next chapter, and then I'll stop. It's not just Akane. Even Zenzo is at his wit's end. He's not talking as much as usual. I noticed that. It's nice. But I talk to that guy a lot. Itsugi Detective Agency. God! Goodness. Okay. Right in my face.
Jeez, yeah, I just loaded for me too.
Welcome back, Lieutenant. Find anything new today? Oh, you seem a little down. What happened? Yeah, it's just that the investigation isn't going quite the way I imagined. It's been tough for me too. In the end, I couldn't figure out who Akira was with. I just can't seem to track his movements, even before there was a warrant out for him. Even before there was a warrant out for him. That's how she means it. I see. Where in the world is Akira? Seems like we didn't come back with too much today, but let's organize what we have. You're right, this chapter was lame. A guy died and we talked to everybody, learned not very much, and that was about it. Alright, let's speculate. Let's help us go over everything. She's gonna die, right? She's got the dead anime mom hairstyle. No, I don't think so.
She's literally 17. If she's a dead anime mom, then
yeah,
we're lost to the world, I guess.
Yeah, she's like the second main detective character, essentially. It seems like Jiro was with Kanda right before his suicide. All the people involved are starting to disappear one by one. Jiro committed suicide? Really? It seems so. Do you find it strange too? Yeah, I mean, he just gained control of Ayashiro Corporation. Why would he kill himself now? Of course, it's possible he was good at hiding his stress, but... Oh, I'm sorry. You're right in the middle of working out a hypothesis. Carry on. DBZ characters dying aren't really dead, though.
I miss that emote so much.
Oh, the Ga face? Yeah.
I totally forgot about it.
They have halos, Blake. They dead. Sure. I wonder if they can they get rid of their halos if they want to? Or is it like part of their body? Like, how does that work? If you're as strong as Goku, couldn't you just be like, and like knock it out? I don't know. Anyway.
How cool would it be to like Shuriken your halo?
Yeah, by
like
asking.
Sailor Moon's tiara. You could just Shuriken it. Boomerang's back.
Yeah, they just wish it was gone, and then there they go. There you go. Yuri's half brother Kazuto. He's another person that's as close as blood to the Ayashiro family. Maybe Kazuto has something to do with all of this. So, Lieutenant, what should I investigate next? You should investigate Jiro? Ayumi, look at this. Huh? Jiro's driver's license? Oh, you're saying Akira could have been seeing Jiro. Got it, I'll look into it. I'm gonna borrow this. Thanks, Ayumi. I trust you with this. Huh, as you should. What are your plans for tomorrow, Lieutenant? I'll keep interviewing people back at Myojin Village. Maybe I can find out more about Kazuto Ayashiro. Why is this case being solved by teenagers? Well, last game we were 15 and we solved some murders, so...
She doesn't look like a mom to me. She looks like she's a young lady. I don't know about 17, but young lady.
Wait, what was the chapter title? I missed it.
Oh no. Chapter 6, The Wandering Corpse.
Okay, thank you. It would tell me when I saved anyway, but... Wait, The Wandering Corpse?
What if it's the laundering corpse and he does laundry for the ghosts?
No,
Woo.
not that. Good morning, Lieutenant. I'm off to...
Stop being so close.
I know, jeez.
Jeez.
I'm off to investigate. You can count on me. Thanks, Ayumi. I'm headed for Myojin Village myself. No. I see him.
Oh.
No.
Is it from Pokemon?
Huh? Oh, here, let me click it really quick.
Same, like, side pony hairstyle.
Ah, she looks familiar. She is from... Full Metal Alchemist?
The thing is, though, she doesn't have the bangs. The bangs make you look at least 10 years younger, so...
I wonder how many times I've been here so far. Hey, he's saying exactly what I was thinking. Seems like the villagers are causing a ruckus again. I wonder what's going on now. Are we talking to the granny for like the 3rd time? I saw her. I saw Miss Kiku. I'm serious. What? I saw her with my own eyes last night too. It was Miss Kiku for sure. Alright. I am not talking to these people right now. We went from chapter 4 to chapter 6 without saving. I think we started at chapter 3. So we are about halfway through the game right now.
Wow, we made great headway. I guess we'll be done in, like, what, 2 more episodes, maybe?
Yeah, probably, 2 or 3 more.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
So many spoilers. I haven't seen a lot of those. I don't think I've seen any of those, actually, but...
I recognize 2 of them.
She's gonna die, isn't she? She's got that side pony. She's dead. She's dead. John called it. She's gonna die.
She's not gonna die.
I hope not.
Alright. That's a good place to stop it. It's time for bed. Gotta wake up.
Dang it, John.
Go to work. Draw stuff, you know. 1 foot in the grave already? Yeah, it's the side with the ponytail, right? That's the foot that's in the grave?
And it doesn't help that there's like a grave, like, what's it? There's like a freaking monk in a graveyard, and they're like, oh yeah, the bodies, we don't cremate them. We have graves here. Because this family's tradition is to not cremate or whatever.
Oh yeah, you're right. They did say that, yeah.
Shit, he called it.
They don't cremate them, yeah. I can't even go there right now. They won't let me. The cemetery. They specifically gave her that hairstyle.
I'm scared.
Well, we'll see if this game breaks the mold. She's dead. I'm the greatest detective known to Twitch. Okay. I will tell you this: when we played the first game in this series, or the prequel, or whatever, the first time the murderer showed up, I was like, "That's the murderer! That's him!" And I maintained it the entire game, pretty much. Like, I had some other theories along the way, and then I was completely right. Because I was like, he shouldn't know that. He's the murderer.
And he was right.
And I was
like,
right.
Is Detective Phoenix right?
It was the twist at the end, and I was like, oh, I was right the whole time. This game, I'm not as sure, though.
I guess we'll see.
Should I die in a future game? She should definitely die. Maybe. There's only 2 games in this series. They never made the 3rd one, so...
My bet is on the maid girl.
I hope they make another one. Yeah, I'm guessing maid girl. Second guess would probably be Konda. You know, we haven't met him yet, but... I feel like he could be pulling strings to get people dead to, like, somehow get at the inheritance or something. Yeah, I don't know. Because remember, he's like, I'm gonna be successful, right? And maybe he's not successful. Like, he's...
That's a really good theory.
Yeah, maybe he's just barely floating by or whatever. He's barely making it. And Konda is actually... What's that guy's name? There's too many Japanese names. I can't remember the dude's name. You know, well, you know what I'm talking about. It's like the lady was waiting for him or whatever.
Yeah, the one at the suicide cliff.
Yeah. I think it's the old lady. Oh, the teleporting old lady? Yeah. She's got like a little walker thing, like her little cane. And you think she's going to be all slow, and then poof, she's right in your face. Yeah.
It's her quirk.
Yeah, she doesn't even have a name yet. That's how well she's hiding from us, you know? She's just like Villager B or whatever her name is.
Yeah.
What if her name's actually B, like B-E-A or something? Alright. I gotta go to bed. It's been fun. Apparently, I learned that I look like what's-his-face today, so that was interesting. What's that guy's name?
I don't remember. Gosh, let me check.
I can't even scroll up enough to see it. It's not even there anymore.
It's Zilbrad?
Zilbrad.
Yeah. Definitely the same hair color and face shape. And, like, you guys part your hair the same way. But his hair is longer.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, yeah.
If you put his hair out a little longer, Blake, you too could look just like him.
Great. Okay, yeah, I can tell you next time I go live.
Yeah, Johnny made it really fun. And so did you too, Rob. It's great having you guys.
Yeah. I'm glad you guys dropped by. Sorry, I was kind of in the middle of the story, but luckily you haven't missed that much. They've just introduced 1 billion characters and they're slowly dying, so...
Well, they could also watch the first episode too, right?
That's
Catch
true.
up?
Did watch the first episode. What was that delayed? Yeah. I don't know. I'll let you know. I have to remember to do that. Katie, remind me.
I will.
Now you share the burden of remembering.
Oh dear.
That's fine. Yeah, I'll let you know. Alright guys, thanks for joining me tonight. Hopefully I can do this again like on the weekend or something. Or maybe sometime during the week, I don't know, we'll see. Till then, see you later.
Good night.